You motherfucking whore. See this bitch is killing my motherfucking vibe. See this little robotic. She's killing my vibe. Hold on. Battery fucking low. Story of your goddamn life. I gotta fucking change out microphones and all type of goofy shit. Alright, let's get on that bike. Pretend that never happened. Talking outside, it was cold. Shivering yet warmed by the subject matter of my life. In the next room, we've been having trouble, you know. Please don't tell her anyone, but I need to talk to somebody. You said we would be ashamed if I knew how great I was. 5 minutes before I died, how you feel with such regret. Before I took my last breath, and I said, you're going to tell me this now. I'm not going to die. Anytime you see me, I said, I haven't been eating chicken or meat or anything. You said yes, but you've been wearing leather. I'm not concerned we're the top of the food chain. Yes, you're still a fine woman. I was happy we could heal each other. Restaurant where the head waiter in the 60s said, goodbye, sir. Thank you for your business, sir. You're successful and established, sir. We like the frequency with which you dine here, sir. And you're mine. When I walked by, they said, thank you too, dear. I was out with tails and claws. There was a day when I would have said something like, do like goodbye and sell this place up. I too once thought I was something. I was happy we could show each other. I was happy we could get each other. I thought that one proved wrong, I lost someone. I too once thought life was cruel. And what's the cycle really? You think I'm withdrawn, you feel trippy. I think you're insensitive, I don't feel hurt. I said, do you believe me? Fundamentally, judgmental. Fundamentally, oh, you said yes. I said I don't believe in revenge. Right or wrong, good or bad, you said, well, what about the man I saw hang down to the emergency room? Beating after beating his head, and she threw a shoe at his head. And I think what he did was wrong. I really had a hard time feeling compassion for him. I had to watch my tone for fear of having you feel judged. I was happy we could dance together. I was happy we could be together. Hope you guys are up, girl, because we're going to get real creamy together. In the words of Alanis Morissette. I know this is an improv live. Most of the Conscious crew is sleeping. We'll be catching the replay gang, but that didn't stop me and my compadre from coming up here anyway and getting on y'all last damn nerve. And before we do so, we need y'all to go ahead and run the likes all the way up, okay? Because liking is free 99. It don't cost you nothing. And it boosts the algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up the YouTube notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another Conscious crew member and telling them to get their black asses into the sanctuary. Also, if you enjoy everything that Kane does here, you can always donate to the platform at $Consciouztv and or paypal.me/Consciouztv, spelled with the Z on the end, just like it is here on the channel. All donation information is in the description box below, as well as
at the bottom of the screen in red and white, going from right to left. Also, make sure that you guys have your notification bell set to all. And last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be a YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you in fact lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're out live and in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, what's going on, all of my late night vampers? Hey, Tyler. Hey, baby mother Ken. Hey, love. What's going on, the Tory Experience? What's going on, Carolyn? Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, Boozy. Yes, baby. It was a time was had today, child. I felt like we was in the thick of damn retrograde. I'm like, this is supposed to be the shadow period, bitch. This is the shadow period. I'm just going to go ahead and create me a damn underground bunker, or Harriet need to point me in the right direction of the Underground Railroad, girl, because these damn retrogrades are getting hella turbulent, and I don't feel safe at all. But here to join me in the shenanigans of it all is no other than Bob's. That's it. Bob's
Who
to
is
God.
Bob's, bitch?
Bub, am I the one sipping on the yak? Bubs to
Girl.
God. Are you ready to get creamy together, Bubs?
Yes, I'm ready to get creamy and get a little litty, girl, because I'm sipping on some Tito's with a splash of cranberry juice. So, yeah, I'm ready to get into it. I'm glad to be here for the late night live. I love late night-ish, girl. I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready.
I'm really scared for you.
Girl, I'm not drunk. As long as I'm not drunk, you good. I'm tipsy. I know my limit when it comes down to this, and I really drink. So I ain't about to embarrass the house of consciousness like that.
He went from spirituality as a coping mechanism to marijuana as a coping mechanism, now to alcohol. I'm scared.
Girl, a bitch drink.
Is it a gateway?
Casually, and it's a problem, Lord.
Is it a gateway drug? My God.
Girl, if that's the case, I would have been long gone. I would have been long gone.
Look, low key, I be saying all the time, like, I'm way too sober for this shit. I need to introduce some type of a kickback into my life, like a little
you got
wine.
The medicals. You got the medicals, girl.
See, the edibles are too dramatic for me. Like, I need like to shave a little top off.
I got
so
you.
Maybe a little wine 3 days out of the week.
And if so, red wine, because it's good for you.
So. Yeah, and I like wine. Wine tastes nice. It kind of levels you out a little bit. Like, I be way too Professor X every day. Like my brain just be Professor X, and I'm like, child, I need to be immortal sometimes. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, IG? Hey, Aries. Hey, Aryan.
Aries, what's going on?
What's going on, Nana? What's going on, you guys? So we just got some things we want to explore and talk about. Things going on in the celebrity world, things going on in the civilian world, things going on in the reality TV world. I don't know where you want to get started, Bubs. We kind of got a loaded docket, and really a lot of this is your niche, especially with the sexuality shit. So where do you want to get started? Where do you think we should jump in at? Thank you, Boozy. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
I think we should start.
And I don't know why I got this cute, y'all. I'm like, why am I getting cute? Why am I getting cute at 1 in the fucking morning? Like, for what? Why?
You a bad biatch.
I guess just because I can, honey. Beyonce said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Boy, I know you want it. Yes. But I think we should start with another content creator, girl.
Oh, God.
We might as well go ahead and just deal with that and move on. Moving right along. Just go ahead and just
get that on the way. I kind of feel like we should put the content at the end because I just feel like it's a lot of thought going on there, and we probably would never get to the rest of the damn docket. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess let's start with Doja Cat then. Let's start with her.
Okay. Is Doja here? Let me see. Because I do not have anything in order. So you can talk with the people while I arrange these tabs up here because I don't know where shit at.
One thing that I will say, and again, I'm glad that I'm on the ground level learning my stuff that I need to learn before I continue to ascend as Bubs the God as far as the brand or the image likeness. Baby, I see all these people who have all the money, all the glitz, all the glam, and again, everything that society says you should have that should make you happy. You know what I'm saying? That like you've made it. But yeah, you got all this stuff and you still lonely. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. You still looking?
Yep. I think I got it though.
That's cool. Again, girl, I'm gonna be a little litty, a little tipsy tonight, so it's gonna be a different side of Bubs that y'all ain't never seen, girl. That's really reserved, exclusive and goddamn
Buzzed and Blaze Shy.
Buzz the God. I'm Buzz the God tonight.
Buzz
the God tonight. Yes.
Yes, God.
Yes. Blessed be the fruit. May the Lord open. Yes.
This kind of going. I think tonight's docket is gonna. It pertains to it's a lot of real life conversation to extract out of the stuff that we put on this docket tonight or morning or whatever the fuck it is. All right, so Doja Baldhead Cat Girl. I love her down boots. Doja Cat kind of scares me though because her origin story is real weird. Like she was doing the whole biracial thing and in racist chat rooms and letting white boys call her the N-word, and she's just, I don't know, I can't completely lock in on Doja, but Doja is a very talented, creative, expressive, artistic person. And she has been pretty transparent about just her feelings around fame, her feelings around being a celebrity, and pretty much she hates it. And I don't blame her because if there was a way for me to focus on for my art and my work to be popular without me having to be popular, I would prefer that. I hate that aspect of popularity.
Right.
And she recently sat down on a white woman's panel. And she spoke about being incredibly lonely despite global success. Quote, that's really hard to come to terms with. So let's check out what Doja had to say about being lonely at the motherfucking top. And you guys share, please. Oh, and if you guys want to also send Bubs some monetary love, you can also send to my Cash App, $Consciouztv. Just put Bubs in the note. His Cash App is down right now. So he's circumventing through my Cash App. So you can send it to the same Cash App, Consciouztv. Just put Bubs DGod in the notes.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
We thank you in advance for all coinage. All right, here is Miss Doja. Let me switch my microphone.
Oh.
I hang out with my friends. We go to Universal Studios, blah, blah, blah. It's incredibly lonely. I'm lonely. I want people to embrace me. I kind of live out in sort of far from everyone. I don't think anybody ever really wants to come to my house because it's so far, but it's also just hard making friends. I don't want to have friends in the industry, so I don't. Sometimes I try. Sometimes I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? I mean, I can relate to them, but I just, it's something that I'm going to struggle with, and I gotta figure it out. I don't think it'll ever be fully figured out, but it's just something that I gotta understand better. and I'd hang out with my.
I want to take that in one more time.
friends. We go to Universal Studios, blah blah blah. It's incredibly lonely. I'm lonely. I want people to embrace me. I kind of live out in sort of far from everyone. I don't think anybody ever really wants to come to my house because it's so far. But it's also just hard making friends. I don't want to have friends in the industry, so I don't. Sometimes I try. Sometimes I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? I mean, like I can relate to them, but I just, it's something that I'm going to struggle with, and I gotta figure it out. I don't think it'll ever be fully figured out, but it's just something that I gotta understand better.
Wow. Any thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, Pisces what is it? Pisces Sun, Capricorn Rising said in the comments, it's a lot more clout chasers at the top, so that's probably it. She wants legit friends and legit lovers. No shade. That's what I feel. I agree with that. Again, as you grow in popularity, notoriety, as the money increases, as the fame increases, as all of again the societal aspects that says you've made it increases, people kind of now have this problem to where it's like, okay, are you trying to be connected to me for who I am as the individual, or are you just simply connected to me for what it is that I can do for you or what you can reap from the situation? So, I mean, again, Doja Cat is good at what she does, has very viral songs, hit songs. And again, she invites people over to her house, and people don't want to even go to her house because it's so far out. Like, again, if you're fucking with somebody and your friends, bitch, you're gonna make the trek.
Well, how about just
be where you are? You're gonna be close to where you want to be with them. But the fact that
just move me in rent free. Just move me in rent free, and I'll be there forever.
I mean, no shade. I mean, that could work. Again, if you want a friend like that, a friend to the end. But yeah, the fact that she has money, notoriety, she has influence, she has resources, people are going to want that as opposed to who she is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is sad, but I do think that there are people in this world who will be able to offer her what it is that she's looking for. She just has to move all of the fake people out of the way. And because she's part of the entertainment industry, like she mentioned, it's too much. It's too fake. It's very transactional. I'm your friend today, but if it benefits me to be your enemy tomorrow, I will do that. So yeah, if she had real people who loved her for who she was and real friends around her who loved her for who she was, she would probably be in a better state. But that's what happens when, my fucking light just died. That's what happens when.
And yet you're still enlightened. How about that?
No shade. Okay, when one light dies, another one still keeps going. But I just hope that she finds the love, the friendship that she's looking for. Again, she seems like to be a very dope person, a very creative person, out of the box, and we love that, especially me. But yeah, let that be a lesson to everybody who wants to aspire to be where she is, because this is what also comes with it. So if you got real motherfuckers around you, keep them around you. Because if you don't, a bunch of fake ass, snake ass hoes will definitely be in their place, ready to, envenomate. I don't know if that's a word, girl, but I feel it in my spirit, bitch.
It's not.
To venomize you, girl. To salivize your name.
But you just made it. You just made it.
Okay, no shade. But shout out to Doja Cat. May she find what she's looking for. No shade. But I'm curious to know what you think.
Well,
what is your mohawk saying?
It's saying that it hates to be the bad news here. Doja, bitch, you're going to be lonely for the rest of your life, girl. I'm sorry to tell you. You're not going to find real friends already at the top. Unfortunately, since you didn't cultivate any meaningful relationships before you got famous, you're stuck with transactional relationships to decent people. So you'll be able to have like industry type friendships, but not like friendship. And if you are a really raw ass bitch, which I take it that you are, you'll probably never really be satisfied with that, because in the back of your mind, you will know that every relationship currently around you or that will be had going forward will be a relationship that people are having to Doja Cat. They'll never have a relationship to, let me see what her government name is. Doja Cat.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Moo.
Real name. Amala. Okay. Yeah. So nobody will ever have a real relationship to Amala. And if you can find some way to be okay with that nobody will really be able to love Amala, but people can appreciate Doja, then, if you are a something is better than nothing type of person, you can navigate that. Now, me, I'm an all or nothing kind of a person. So
No shade.
I prefer nothing than something. Girls, just leave me to my own devices, bitch. I'm better off. I don't want half of something, kind of something, sort of something. I'd rather just have nothing at fucking all. But this is what I talk about on the platform all the time. I keep telling Earthlings, there's nothing up there. I know that these type of aspirations are put in front of us, and most people won't feel like they're really accomplished unless they're doing something gigantuous and something just humongous, and it's got to be life-changing, and it's got to be presidential, and it's got to be global and international, and it's got to reap Elon Musk level wealth. And if they're just not making these extreme overarching quotas with their life, people feel like something is missing, or they never really feel like they're there, or they never really feel like they made it. And you're going to suffer if that's your metric for your life. What you want to accomplish is not so much as all the money or all the accolades. What you want to accomplish is, first and foremost, actualizing your authentic self fully.
Right.
And then what you want to do from there is focus on spending your time and dedicating your energy meaningfully. That's the goal. Is because if you spend it meaningfully, that's what's going to give you a strong sense of purpose in your life. And so a lot of people, have been taught to accomplish rather than to actualize. And so what you want to accomplish is actualization. So for me, unlike my peers, I'm not here because I'm searching for something. I'm here to express myself. And what comes naturally as a result of that is an audience,
right.
money, virality, opportunity. But those are just like the bonuses. I'm just here doing something that I really love to do. And thank God that I'm such a mystical witchery bitch that, like T.S. Madison, YouTube isn't my bread nor my butter. I don't have to eat. So I can really be here because I want to be here. That keeps YouTube from feeling like a job.
Right.
That's why I don't have to beg like my peers, and I don't have to have 20-minute quotas, and I don't have to do all of that. I'm so blessed that I can not turn on my monetization and literally be happy with what people feel compelled to provide me, because that feels more meaningful. Is when it comes directly from the people, whether it's $5, $50, $500. It's like, damn, that's incredible that people appreciate you being in their life, even if it's in this parasocial way, and people have a wonderment and they feel better, they feel inspired, they feel just happier because you're around. That's really dope. And you know, if God doesn't give me anything more than what I already have in my life, I'm perfectly content with that. I didn't really come here to get more of anything. I really just came for the experience. And I think that all of us, as Abraham Hicks said, come for the creative experience of biological existence. So I hope that Doja can really connect with herself in a really true way. She really actually doesn't need friends anyway, but it's always healthy to have some sense of community in your life, some sense. But because she's in a unique experience of fame, it's going to be very difficult for her to find other authentic people and find people who are genuinely there for her and not there for Doja Cat. And so her second option is really should be the first option, which is find yourself and you'll be fine. And here's another thing. Because these celebrities, you know, they do this woe is me shit. Here's what you can also do, Doja. You can let go of the career if it's costing you your soul.
No shade.
You can actually stop being famous. You do have a choice. So it clearly ain't bothering your black ass that bad. Okay. But if it ever does, yeah, you can come back down. Plenty of people walked into hyper fame and walked away and said, hell no, not me. A perfect example of this is the comedian Dave Chappelle walked away from multi-million-dollar check. Couldn't do it no more. Didn't want what was at the top. Too much. As the scriptures say, what does it profit a man?
To gain the world.
And then to lose his or her soul. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle said, okay, bitch, I just needed a little more time with my soul, bitch. Girl, I'm coming back. Okay. He circled the block, bitch, for that check. But nonetheless, lots of people have entered into opportunity like that and have walked away. So, yeah, do what's best for yourself. Anything else you want to say to the Doja piece before we move along?
Only thing that comes to mind is Jasmine Sullivan's song, Famous. I got to be famous.
Oh, that explains why she's not.
Yeah, you got to be somebody, baby. No shade. And that's what we're taught. We're taught to aspire to such levels. But again, when we get there, it's very lonely. And that's crazy because, again, society says if you get all these things, you should be good. You're at the apex. You're at the pinnacle of success. And, you know, but again, it exposes what's real and what's not. So even though Doja is in this place, again, if she loves herself and values herself and her mental health, yes, it's okay to walk away from the fame aspect of it. People who gonna love you is gonna follow you wherever you go. You know, if that means more intimate settings, that's cool. If that means less followers, less supporters, that's cool. At least you'll know who your real ones are. So I would rather take real ass niggas that is in a more intimate setting, like how my life is. My inner circle is very fucking small. I'd rather take that than have a bunch of fake ass motherfuckers around me just for optics or numbers. I can't do it. So yeah, you'll be all right, Doja. Love yourself, mama.
Oh, so that kind of opened up another layer of this conversation, though. Since we're here with that,
let's do it.
Because I always tell people, keep your real friends. I know a lot of hoes get bad and bougie as they go up the ladder, baby. you're going to regret that bad and bougie ass, because the side effect of that is y'all trade out the authentic people for the other bad and bougie ass hoes, and find out later on that that's all that them hoes have to offer is bouginess and badness and an image and a lifestyle, and it's not really a place where you can be who you truly are and have those meaningful moments of just having a humanity and experiencing the other people around you actual humanity, because they've given that up as well to keep up with the Joneses. So I always tell people, keep your motherfucking friends from the bottom, bring them hoes up with you. But in the words of In Bold, bitch, don't let go. Don't let them go, gra. Don't let your motherfucking real friends go for them fake ass hoes you'll find later in life, who also got a master's degree, who also got a BMW, who also are passport bros and hoes. Like, don't trade out. You can have that circle too. You ain't gotta totally, eliminate that. But trust what you're seeing from all of these public figures who have hyper fame. They keep plummeting down to the bottom, and they keep reporting the same thing from the upper atmosphere, which is that the air is thin up here. The air is very thin up here, metaphorically speaking. Believe that. Take their word for it, girl. They're plummeting down back to the earth. Fallen stars. And they keep coming back with the same review of what the fuck is up there. Yes, there's money. Yes, there's reach. Yes, there's the glitz and the glam, but it's empty as fuck. And it's so empty that it's kind of maddening. It's kind of maddening. It's kind of actually unnatural even. There's something unnatural about being up there. Something unnatural. So you have to have a deep cultivated self to navigate hyper wealth and hyper fame. And you definitely, as it relates to people, want to have people around you who have a very deep sense of their authentic self and a deep sense of humanity as well. Because it is propaganda. That glitz and glam shit is proper fucking ganda. It is not congruent with the human experience. So, get yourself together now before you get there, so that you don't have to be a Michael Jackson and, be sitting at the top talking about they don't really care about us. Or you don't have to be Doja and be bald-headed talking about you're lonely as hell. And you don't have to be Britney Spears and your best friends are two Yorkies. Like, baby, they all keep returning back to us with the same fucking review.
Bow wow, girls, your friend.
Yeah. And they cope with that big ass gaping hole in their life through drugs, through addiction, through sex addictions, through all type of unhealthy coping mechanisms, baby. Like, keep your sanity by keeping a strong sense of yourself. Stay humbled, basically. But
don't forget where you came from.
Aries said something very interesting, Bubs.
Yes, shout out to
Aries said finding friends is hard now. Do you think that finding friends is hard?
No shade. Yeah, it is, which is why I have a small inner circle. Because again, like, I think people are so used to being hurt that they haven't healed from that. And some people end up becoming, they've been abused, so they become the abuser. But one thing that I think that really shows, again, what a real friend is somebody who walks through their actions, not their words. You know what I mean? And again, be willing to accept whatever accountability actually looks like. So if you have people who, because again, those who are your true friends are going to grow with you. It may be a little bit of turbulence. It may be a little bit of some miscommunication, whatever the case may be. But again, like they say, if it's real love, set it free. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. If not, then it was, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, regardless of where you are on this on the levels of life or the avenues of life, if you love yourself, what you need and what is going to enhance your experience is going to always come to you. Just like CTV will say all the time to me, which is, again, what I'm learning in my own individual life. You can have and be whatever you want. You just have to let go of your version of how you're going to get there and let the universe. You know what I mean? That's harder for people to do because people want to know for certain. And I'm one of those people, you know, I'm very analytical in my mind, but I'm learning that in order for you to get to one level to the next, you have to walk by not just faith, but the application. Apply that faith as well. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know who the person is, but all I'm going to do is just set myself or put myself in the right environment, in the right space at the right time to be able to connect with whoever is going to be meant for me. Because I'd rather have that. And if that means 50 people as opposed to 50,000 people, society would say 50,000 is more successful. But if you got 50 real motherfuckers, but you got 50,000, excuse me.
See how my
50,
smile just lit up my own screen?
Yes, I can believe it, bitch.
I hate it.
But at the end of the day, friends operate through action. The words are cute. The words are affirmations. The words are promissory notes. The words are intentions. If they really care, they're going to walk through that. And that's how you know. That's how you know. So again, if individuals come into your life and they don't give to you what you give to them, or they make you feel some type of way consistently despite all the communication, and there's still miscommunication on their end, let them go. Because that creates room for those who will honor you, who will appreciate you, who will love you, who will rock with you, who will grow with you. And I mean, you're deserving of that, right? So if you believe it, live it. And again, I'm looking at the camera right now and I can see myself. I'm speaking to myself as I'm saying this. No shade. So that's it. And I'm gonna go check my camera battery real quick. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's be right back. I'm gonna speak to some of the comments. I hate how illuminated I smiled in my hold on, I need to take this camera out. Hold on, you all. Okay, I think we're back. I had to repluck my up. I had them smile and illuminate in whole goddamn room. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my camera back situated. And thumbs up if you guys are in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. I'm still here. And we're just shooting the shit tonight, you guys. So it's late as hell. This was improv. Okay, let me see. Bloop. All right. So, Pisces Sun says, I go out by myself a lot. I've never struggled to make friends. I just don't care to sustain them. My God. Red says, it definitely gets harder the more you grow into yourself, love yourself, and draw your boundaries. Before all that, friendships were very easy to make. You know what's funny? I still find friendships easy to cultivate. You know, there's really only two cardinal rules to creating friendships. Consistency for one. And how can I put this? Making people feel that you really care. Once people see that you want to be around through your consistency, you keep up, you call, you text, you make it pretty routine, you check in, and then you have a meaningful approach to your interactions with people. You know, you invest in their well-being. You ask them about their well-being. If they opened up in any kind of way, if you show interest in just the little cracks and slithers that they give to you, and you just keep being very intentional and you keep demonstrating that you are invested. Oh, people love that. People love the attention. People love to talk. Most people are actually ready to tell you their whole goddamn life story. If you can show them that you hear it, baby. If you can act like you give a damn and show some interest, oh, people are sitting on ready. So, you know, and naturally I'm a consistent person, and naturally because I'm empathic, I'm invested. So, it's easy for me still to make friends, but I'm kind of on the Pisces sun tip these days where I'm kind of not really interested in new friends. And like I'm good with what I already have. I'm in my Drake era. No new friends, bitch.
No.
But yeah, I do think that it's important for people to have some type of tribe. No, you don't have to have an army of motherfuckers, but having one or two people at the very least that you can count on, and people that you feel will be supportive of you is necessary, because even though a lot of people are prepared to do life by themselves, the reality is that you're going to find yourself in positions where you're going to realize how important it would have been to have somebody be there for you. You can fall ill at any point. You could fall upon a economic crisis at any point. I mean, all type of unforeseen shit happens in life. And yeah, you don't want to make a bad situation worse by being in the world completely and utterly alone. So, try to have some meaningful relationships in your life, but ultimately, the relationship to yourself is more than enough, and it can carry you through your whole life.
Right.
It can. All right, so shout out to Doja. Take your friends with you, bitch. Your original friends. Take your original face and your original friends with you into fame. Okay. But speaking of original face, girl, we have to revisit someone who turned the girls upside down, because she is her and her is she. And that is no other than Miss EJ Johnson, who you guys know came through like a wrecking ball.
Okay.
With the infamous "I date straight men and straight men date me." But EJ also came through saying that he's eating the girls up and he's, her in every room. And I didn't realize that EJ had actually said this in the interview, because I had not watched the whole interview. I had only watched the clips that people had, put out. But, EJ was, beating on her motherfucking chest, stumping the yard and trampling over these bitches' bodies, letting them know, that she's her. And I'm kind of really surprised, Bubs, that there are literally congressional hearings going on, both amongst the female community and amongst the gay male community, about EJ self-confidence. I'm like, bitch, it's called self-confidence for a reason. Okay. How the fuck you mad, bitch, at my confidence?
Hello.
If I say I'm the baddest bitch in the room, guess what, bitch? I'm the baddest bitch in the room. Now, if you the baddest bitch too, that's your job to assert that. I'm just making it clear that I'm the baddest pooch. I'm the big motherfucking kahuna. I'm the big puss on the street corner. So when I heard it, and maybe that's because, girl, I have high self-esteem. So when I heard this bitch beating on her, the first thing my mind said was, first and foremost, you go, girl. And secondly, the second thing that my mind said was, that bitch ain't talking about me. Bitch, that's a high self-esteem bitch's first go-to thought, is that bitch ain't including me, bitch. She talking about the rest of you raggedy motherfucking hoes.
I don't feel here, girl. I'm
baby,
doing
she
my
ain't
own
talking
thing,
about
girl.
me.
Right. She's talking y'all.
Yes, girl. Like, those are always my two thoughts, is you go, girl, and that girl ain't talking about me. So what are your thoughts about EJ's I'm eating the girls up, I'm really her, and ain't nobody practically fucking with me. Ain't none of these bitches seeing me.
Again, like, like you said, when you have a strong foundation of self love, which means you don't need affirmation from people outside of you. You know who you are. We've seen the interview with EJ. EJ may have had some problems and some issues, like we all, not all, well, a lot of people do in the community, but they love themselves to say, that's not my problem. I know who I am. I know what I can give. I know what I operate with. If other people can't receive it, that's on them, because at the end of the day, I have my own individual unique fingerprint, which means that I don't give a fuck what y'all say or what y'all feel, what y'all believe or what y'all want to believe, bitch. The universe saw fit for me to be here and gave me complete autonomy over my life and my experience. So the fact that EJ is able to walk in their truth, it upsets and irritates people who don't know what truth actually is, because they're following somebody else's perspective as opposed to their own. And as we saw with the screenshot, like, there are groups of men.
Oh, I was going to get into that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who, again, mess around with other men and don't consider themselves gay. And whether you call them gay or not, those people are living their lives. They are having the experience of all experiences, in the words of YB Girl, the experience, if you will. They're having these experiences and they're manifesting in real life. If you feel some type of way about it, then you need to do some internal work. You got to be able to have some self-reflective work going on. I ain't mad at EJ. EJ, do your damn thing. Hell, I'm 5'2". I'm practically a leprechaun. There's a bunch of people who gonna say, hell no, girl. But there are a bunch of people who gonna say yes. So why focus on the ones who say no when I can focus on the one who say yeah, who want to say grab the ladder, nigga, come on, TLC me. That's
Guess
cool.
Guess what, Bubs?
What?
You're 5'2" and still an Apex top.
Well, I don't know about Apex top.
Take it. Take it. You are a prison top.
Not a prison top. Damn. I'm a commissary top. I'm a motherfucking moon pie and honey bun ass top, nigga.
Apex.
Damn. Top. Okay, maybe there's some affirmations within myself that I need to do. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at EJ. EJ, do your damn thing. They're manifesting the life that they want. And then again, like the people were saying in the comments, oh my God, there's so much confusion in the world. If you're fucking around, if you're a straight man fucking around with men, you're gay. You can believe that. That's on you. That's your prerogative, boo. But that ain't got shit to do with me. The fuck? So again, shout out to the secure people who can walk in their truth and don't give a damn. Because when their time comes for them to transition from this life to the other, they're not going to have as many regrets as the people who are judging EJ. Bitch, I don't give a fuck, girl. His father's still alive, still healthy, girl. All that type of shit, girl, and making all types of money. And meanwhile, you got the ideal life because you heterosexual and you got straight children. Oh my God, girl. Who really winning in this bitch? No shade.
Bougie says, EJ is not attractive, but his soul is gorgeous. Does that make sense? Yeah, and it's funny that Bougie said that, because I think that one of the things that got people really upset with EJ is the fact that most people don't consider EJ conventionally attractive, which means that most people think that he's pretty goddamn audacious to be as confident as they are without being so-called conventionally unattractive. I think this is what really got under fucking Aniva's skin. A lot of people didn't want to say it because people weren't really saying the quiet part out loud. But when you really listen to the criticism and the way people were just so irritated, like my inner man kept translating everybody's criticism as the motherfucking nerve of this bitch, the nerve of this ugly bitch, the nerve of this ugly bitch, to think that she's eating someone up, that she's the room. And I heard one critic say the only room that she's eating up is the room she's in alone, girl. I'm just like, girl, EJ
You're
really got you.
crazy.
I'm like, girl, EJ really got you bitches really spent, girl. She got y'all really bugging. Like, you bitches are really big mad. And for what? Because
This bitch said, hold on. You said the only, of course she's eating up because she in there by herself. What? That is some crazy shit to say. Bitch, what room you in? Since you talking shit, bitch, what room you in, girl?
apparently the one that she's alone in. And I'm just like, girl, y'all can't be this serious. Like, and it low key, because see, I'm the kind of bitch, I start rooting for the underdog real quick. So then I wanted like all the ugly hoes to unite in the world and jump into the I'm the baddest bitch ring. Because I'm like, girl, okay, y'all, like, turn the lights on in this motherfucker because, girl, y'all just shook the room up having the audacity to think that y'all were cute. So now I need y'all to assemble like Voltron, bitch, and really give it to the Earthlings, girl. Like, because the world is really pressed, girl. When people have the audacity to not seek no permission, they have the audacity to not seek no validation. They are self-assertive, and they don't need you to believe it. They don't need you to receive it, and yet it is.
Okay.
And yet it is.
Okay.
So I'm Team EJ right now. But let's go back to this Facebook page, Bubs, because this is interesting. Caption: apparently there's a huge Facebook group, over 100,000 members, who are alleged straight men who like other men. Maybe EJ was on to something, and here's that group: straight guys who like men. Over 100,000 members. What does that say to you?
I mean, it kind of, I'm reminded of what T.S. Madison said, low-key all the time, girl. Because of how hyper-actualized that we as men in this society is, we will fuck the smooth side of a rock, baby, if it gives us that energy and that friction. Again, even I'm learning things. There's bro jobs. There's all type of shit going on. Like, there are literally other groups of men who are heterosexual, but they just fuck other men. And I think DJ The Truth TV said in the comments, like, gay men. What did they say in the comments?
Gay men only are attracted to men.
Yeah.
They misuse that word too much.
These are individuals who are not just exclusively attracted to men. And I hate to say this, but oh Lord, the women that are watching. Yes, you can fuck a man, but can't no man fuck a man like a man. Because we know what we're looking for. We understand what the feelings and the urge is. And like somebody, I forgot the content creator said, but bitch, when a motherfucker grab you by the back of your neck, there's a whole level of just that happens. Do you get what I'm saying? So again, there are groups of people out there that like that shit. No shade. Like, a hole, for some niggas, a hole is a hole, regardless of where it comes from. If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Now, the thing about it is that these individuals like EJ, they will like you, but will they learn to love you is the question. That's the issue. Yes, people will like you before the release. They gonna say all type of ish. They gonna speak sweet nothings into your ear because they want that release. But after the release, what is the situation like? So for those individuals, yes, those are individuals who will mess around with men, but nothing else after that, because it's just a actual experience. It's just an actual release. So I'm not surprised.
But you know what's funny is that I found it interesting that people even, like, you know, took it all the way into that hyperdiagnosis with EJ. Like, oh yeah, EJ one of them girls who thinks she's better because she's pulling all the trade that the rest of the community has to pay for, and you know, she just thinks that she's better. But the question is, are they willing to be seen in the light with her, and are they willing to love her? And I'm just like, Funkin' Aniva was one of those critics But then just like 2 days ago, you were sitting on your own platform talking about how, despite the fact that you're in a relationship, your self-esteem has been so toppled that even 3 years into your long-term relationship, you're still questioning if your man really wants you. And you're still battling with intrusive thoughts of if you're even good enough. And so, like, EJ is hardly the only person in the world who's got to figure out the age-old question of if a motherfucker really loves them. I think that's a question that the general public is having to rendezvous with. The women's community always outsourcing for proof that they man really fuck with them. The males community, the gay community. I just didn't know why it became a EJ thing and why people were just so butthurt and just struggling through EJ's sentiments and EJ's self-esteem. And I'm like, we're living in the age of, it's complicated, of situationships, of sneaky links. So EJ ain't the only bitch in a predicament. Every bitch is in EJ's predicament. And like I said in my previous live stream, even if EJ was someone who was attracted to other feminine males, it's still very possible that that hoe would still be having a hot girl summer and on that couch identifying as a single person because monogamy is not a thing right now. And people have all type of fucking trust issues and commitment issues and intimacy issues, and social media has made it hard. So people got ADHD and motherfuckers don't, are slower to make a commitment because the idea of the fact that you're type, your perfect person is just one swipe away. It's just one more app away. It's just one more date away, because social media has now made people feel like all of humanity is fully available to them. And I think that it's slowing down commitment.
Right.
Because people are looking for the next best thing, or they're trying to wait it out as long as possible to see if their ideal situation is going to come about. Are you finding, Bubs, because you are an Apex prison top, you also love the EJs and are attracted to the EJs of the world, but are you finding that it's even hard to get them hoes to commit to?
I mean, yeah, because here's the thing, like, because we are queer men and we have dealt with what we dealt with in reference to our childhood growing up in a queerphobic ass world, we already don't have a strong level of self-worth any fucking way. We go into a community and then we subscribe and ascribe to these ways of being. Like, for example, you have to look a certain way, you have to act a certain way, your body got to be a certain type of way, just these stereotypes, these lanes. And again, like society says, if you have all these things, you are good. But then again, when you deal with somebody who, in the words of a Mel Laurel girl, I waited for some contradiction, but truth was ringing in your every word. Yes, some people are going to be afraid to trust, because I've been hurt, I've been used, I've been abused so many times before. If I really sit down and trust someone who's showing up in the way that I deserve, then I don't know if I will survive that. And there is a possibility that actually, not even there is a possibility, there will be a possibility that that relationship will end because there's something known as death. Like, yes, a motherfucker might leave you voluntarily, but they may leave you involuntarily as well. And all that can be true, but that's not the only avenue. There is a comma as well. There's a but as well. Even though you may attract someone who may hurt you, who may use you, who may abuse you. But, like you stated, you might be one app away, one swipe away, one date away, one conversation away, one experience away from attracting someone into your life who's going to love you and care for you. And no shade, I'd rather be with somebody who's going to love me when I'm down and out, when life strikes. when my mama passed away, or certain things happen in my life where I'm going to need my partner. That's what I want. So yes, in my own experiences, I have dated people, the very few that I have dated and the very few that I've been in a relationship with. I've heard the, oh, Bubs, will make a great boyfriend, a great husband, all these other wonderful accolades, but there's a but. And I used to take that personally.
No
but now
pun
when they say
intended.
a but, no, even though I love but even though they put that but there, I thought that it was something on my end, but it's really on them because.
Uh-oh. Are you there, Bubs? Is it me, y'all, or is it Bubs? Am I the one who frozen, or is Bubs frozen? Y'all let me know in the chat. Who's frozen? Can y'all still hear me? Or is it Bubs? What the fuck? Is the whole fucking chat frozen? Hold on.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, he's probably going to return. Hey, the real Brant. Hey, boo. I think Bub's connection, his Wi-Fi probably is tipsy too. He'll be coming back in. So Red says, is it a fetish to some capacity? Are they just objectifying the image of the traditional masculine? So are you asking that, Red, from the perspective of EJ, who's attracted to masculinity? Or are you asking that from the perspective of those who are masculine? Clarification. Uh-oh, Bubs. Okay, you're back.
Girl, I don't know. StreamYard acting like a flat wall, iron board
She
booty
gets like
ass
that,
bitch,
honey.
girl. Damn.
She gets like that, child. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, just basically, simply just love your damn self. Love yourself. If you really want what you desire, you have to be able to be open to receive it. And a lot of times people will have that experience, and the fear, the ego will eclipse the blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So again, I realized that, no shade, that wasn't on me, that was on them. Because that just meant that the universe was saying that those individuals weren't meant for me, even though I was trying to make them for me.
So Red asked an interesting question. Red said, is it a fetish to some capacity? Like, is EJ, or are the EJs just objectifying the image of the traditional masculine? You want to speak to that?
Are they objectifying the image? Possible. I mean, maybe. No shade, because again, the feminine energy or perspective in this country is taught or conditioned to desire masculinity. And yes, even objectified. I mean, look at how, no shade, Miss Perry has all those men, muscly men, with all type of oils and shit on them, essential oils and the oils that Deshaun loves, all over their body and stuff, and they objectify that. So, I mean, it possibly could be, but I don't think in EJ's case, because EJ wants something more than just the physical or the actual aspect. They want to be also mentally and emotionally stimulated. So, it could be, it could not be. I really can't say for sure or for certain, but I'm pretty sure there are individuals out there who do objectify the image of traditional masculinity, especially in the queer community, because there are some gay men who say no fats, no femmes. They want just masculinity, just like the individual at the end of the live that we're going to discuss.
And typically, it's the fats and the femmes asking for no fats and no femmes.
Oh, Lord. You can't give what you never had. Yeah,
you can't really make this. You can't make this shit up.
This is America.
So I will answer that question with you know, that's a unique question, because I mean, look, the law of polarity governs our plane of existence to a degree. So opposites do attract, like the balance of femme and mask, light and darkness, input output, in cave on cave. So I get masculine's attraction to femininity and femininity's attraction to masculinity. So I'm not going to say it's per se a fetish. But what I will say is that I think it's a problem when your attraction is completely predicated upon anything aside from a person's actual humanity. Like if you're attracted to masculinity, like cool. But that person, whether it's a masculine female or a masculine male or a masculine trans individual or a masculine non-gender conforming individual, a masculine non-binary person, that person has a humanity.
Right.
And I think you're fundamentally flawed if your whole uptick with your partner is rooted in simply the fact that they're masculine and then their humanity comes after that. I think anything that doesn't begin at the humanity level first and really loving and valuing a person for who they actually are, even beyond the traits that you do find, the shallow traits you find attractive, such as their body type, their skin tone, whether they're masculine or femme. Like when you prioritize those things first, I think that you're going to get into some muddy water. And I don't think that you're the kind of person that will get to use the word love if all of that stuff comes before that person's humanity. If you have fallen in love with the person and that person also happens to be masculine, they happen to have all the other attractive traits that you like about a person, they're skinny, they're bulky, they're whatever, they're tall, they're short, like that's more on the healthier end. But beginning in the humanity, like, because I'm not going to spend all day browbeating people over the head about their preferences, even though I think that most of y'all's preferences are bullshit and are absolutely getting in the way. But if preferences have their place, then I think that their place deserves second and third place, not first place. Especially and particularly superficial preferences. And I think that mannerisms are on the superficial end of things. I think that status is on the superficial end of things. I even think that body description is on the superficial end of things. And the reason why I'm terrified for me to put all of my stake into those type of preferences is because they're not sustaining.
No shade.
They're not sustaining. And if my goal is long-term partnership, what I'm looking for that's truly going to make me happy has to be something that's almost immortal by nature. And who that person is the most immortal aspect of who they are. Everything else is subjected to change. Our financial status is subjected to change. Our looks are certainly subjected to change. Our living situation is subjected to change. Our bodies are subjected to change. Our health is subjected to change. So all these things are very much so subjected to change. So for me, that's not where I can have my objectivity at. Like, even if I do initially meet someone, like my partner, like obviously I have fucking eyeballs. I was attracted to him first. I was attracted to him first, but also had to, like, once in there, he had to show me some other shit. And the other shit is the shit that I had to be focused on to really love, because that's the shit that's going to be left when what he's given begins to disappoint my eyeballs. Because eventually, baby, fupas are going to come. The dad bod is going to come. Man boobs are going to come. You know, like all of that shit is going to be here nor there. So it's what's in the person that's the goal, and that's the shit that you have to really lock in on and be willing to be happy with, and that's the shit that'll take you the long haul. versus all the other stuff. So yeah.
Agreed.
You agree with that?
Yes. No shade, because at the end of the day, like you mentioned, like looks are gonna fade, body is gonna fade, finances may fade in certain aspects, health may fade in certain aspects. Hell, you may be healthy one day and the next day stage 4 or something.
Yeah.
You gonna want somebody who's going to love you for who you are. If you're going through this intense awareness of your mortality, you gonna want somebody there that's going to hold on to you and say, babe, I'm afraid too, but we gonna make it through this. I don't know how we gonna do this, but I love you and we gonna make it through this. That's what you deserve. Because once your mortality is threatened, how fine you are, how much money you have, all that shit don't mean nothing, because now you're in the present moment of what really matters. So I think if we operate in that way of just appreciating people while we have them in our lives, when that opportunity, when that experience comes where they're no longer here, we won't have any regrets. We'll have beautiful memories, as opposed to, oh my God, I shoulda, coulda, woulda with this person. You know, and if that means, even for me, if that means being single until I attract someone into my life who can do that, I'm cool with that, because I'd rather have that real love experience than waste my time dealing with individuals who are superficial, because I've done it in the past. I can't do that no more. Like, if you don't love yourself or have a foundation of self-love, we're not going to be able to grow anywhere. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I need someone who's willing to grow with me. And that means challenging me as well. That means going through some of the thick of it when the thick of it actually hits. But again, that love is what's important. That love is what's going to maintain, sustain, survive, and realize, and as our good sister Yannick Taylor would say, but that's what it is that I desire. And yeah, so just know your worth, because when you know your worth, the universe will give you that.
Because look at couples, like look at Safari and Erica Mena, like how he admitted that he was not attracted to his wife while she was pregnant. And she had like 2 of his kids, and he was completely disinterested, because I mean they both had like a lush ship to begin with. So then the fact that her body changed and all that kind of shit, like he couldn't even sustain his interest in his woman because of pregnancy. And I think this is why most people are going to end up, well, a lot of people have the potential to end up unhappy when you're leading materially when it comes to romance, because in the back of your mind, you know that that person only loves you because of how you're presenting. And as long as that's like the subconscious truth that's playing in the back of your mind, because you know that you're not giving yourself a real chance to show up authentically in the relationship, you know that you're still trying to hide your bald spot, and you're trying to hide this, or you went and got the titties, you got the ass, you got all the things, like, while in the surface of it, it may get you what you want, so you think, but you're never going to have real true fulfillment and satisfaction, because once again, you know that had you not done all these superficial things, and if you don't sustain presenting in the way that you're presenting, having to manufacture your self-image, you're always going to question the authenticity of your partner's love for you. So you have to literally, like, if you, because here's the thing, people be wondering, like, do he love me? Well, 2 things are going to answer that question: how he treats you, for one, and then who are you giving to him to love? If you're giving him the real you to love, and he's treating you well, then yes, that person loves you. But you got to be you, really you.
Yeah.
To be loved. You can't be trying to keep up a personality. You can't be trying to always present cute, because yeah, like, you know that that person is then loving that, and that is not you. That's what you do. Who the fuck are you? So when it comes to my partners, like, I had a like my ex-boyfriend, he he used to have like bad acne. And when we first started dating, this was like I was dating when I was like 21. And he would always get uncomfortable when I would just like stare at him because he would feel like I was staring at his acne. And I found him completely hot. I mean, with the acne and all. And so one day we were just sitting in the car and I was just looking at him and he was just like, stop staring at me. And I was like, why? And he was like, because my acne. He was like, I just have so much acne. And I took my hand and I just kind of glided over his face and then I kissed him and I was like, your acne is hot to me. Your acne.
Okay.
I don't see your acne. I mean, I see you. And and we never had that issue ever again. He was able to receive that I actually really, really was attracted to him beyond that. And so I'm the kind of person like I'm gonna touch your insecure spots. If you have what's that shit called? I used to have a friend who used to have what's the shit called? It like it's when your skin kind of crusts up and get dry.
You talking about? Oh damn, it's on the tip of my fucking tongue.
Yeah, it's like a
not rosacea. It's something else.
No.
Eczema?
No, it's another one.
Psoriasis?
Psoriasis, yeah.
Okay.
I used to have a friend who had psoriasis. He gets psoriasis real bad. He would get so irritated because I would want to like lotion his legs. Like I like for people to really be like, bitch, like you're really like you're okay with me. You're okay. Like you're really fucking okay. Like I have like I'm providing all the space for all of your shit. For all of your shit. Like I don't want you in pieces. I don't want you in chunks. What I'm creating with you, I want it to be a space where you can bring all of yourself into that space. And you know, that's just the way that I love. And that's the way that I also seek to be loved. But your authentic self, that's the key. That's the key to true friendship. It's the key to true familyship. It's the key to true romance is your authentic self. And yeah, and the willingness to just show the fuck up for real. Red says that's a powerful thing. Someone loving you and desiring you and those insecurities and vulnerabilities is freeing. Yeah, and maybe that's what this generation is really struggling with. Is that I don't know if this generation is particularly vulnerable and if they understand the necessity of vulnerability and the necessity of the true self. I'm not even sure if they really know what that even means per se, but it's what they're going to have to figure out in order for this like relationship epidemic to go away, because all communities are struggling right now when it comes to partnership and meaningful partnership. Boozy says, CTV, how long have you been with your partner? Me and my partner have been together now for going on 3 years. We had an on again, off again relationship because we really met back in 2014, and then we dated for like we dated for almost 3 years then, and then we broke up and we both went on to deal with other people, and then we circled the block. I'm a Scorpio. I like circling the block. I like refurbishing junk. I do. I do. I do. I like refurbishing junk.
No shade. I like refurbished shit too. No shade. I got all type of this laptop refurbished, bitch. Girl, no shade, girl. Some people take care of their shit.
Yeah.
No shade.
Even the ex that I'm talking about with the acne, we had started picking up our communication last year. And I was interested in bringing him into the harem as an additional partner, because I'm also poly. And because I just have this thing in my mind where I believe I've picked the right people. What I will accept is maybe we picked each other at the wrong time. But I'm under the impression we picked the right people. We might have picked each other at the wrong time, but it's the right people. And because this is my idea, I think that's why I've always been willing to circle the block. And I've always been willing to revisit past situations. So yeah, I don't have like new people in my life. I just have people that's always been in my life, and we've just kind of like cycled in and out. So yeah. And I don't feel like I'm done with love, which is why I am poly. I can be monogamous, but right now I just don't see a reason to be monogamous. And yeah, I just feel like poly is where I feel like poly is just kind of perfect, because I think poly helps to alleviate this idea that one person has to do it all for you, because I can understand how stressful that can also be on a relationship when when one person has to be that responsible for one's needs sexually, emotionally, mentally. And I don't want to put that type of burden on someone. I mean, if somebody can handle it, then they can handle it. I mean, I don't have a problem with them handling it, but I also don't have a problem with I just don't have a problem with also having other people who can meet those needs as well. We have more than one pet that we love. We have more than one friend that we love. We have more than one relative that we love. I mean, it's like, why stop when it comes to romance? Like,
Understandable.
yeah, like, I mean, if I'm open to, yeah, I'm just open. Like, I'm not. Love is very encompassing in poly, but so yeah, interesting. So we'll see what happens. How about you? Oh, damn. Bougie been with her partner for 17.
Shout out to you.
Bougie, what would you say would be the secret to your 17-year-long relationship? Like, what would you say made that possible? Like, how do you make 17 years
Continue to suck the
happen?
zick up until it heck up. Okay.
What has been your longest courting situation, Bubs?
Longest courting situation?
AKA relationship, AKA.
Oh, well, my longest relationship was with my first love. That was like almost 2 years. Everything else was in a matter of months.
Months, okay.
No shade, like it is crazy because like I've talked to I say I've talking, girl. What I've girl, I'm tipsy.
The liquor is liquor.
Yes, it is, girl. That's the thing about liquor, girl. Yeah, another version above.
The brown is browning, the red is redding.
Oh no, it's light. I'd rather drink dark liquor, but I mean this is what was given to me tonight. But I mean, like I've talked to other individuals who, no shade, have never been in a relationship.
Yeah.
They 20, 30 years old. Oh, I've never been in love. I've never been. And it's just like, wow, that is the case. But at the same time, I can understand why that is the case because of how the system made it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, when you have people who have, despite what the system has set up for them, they still chose love anyway. They didn't know they were choosing love, but they just chose it anyway. It's like, despite how it started, it doesn't mean it's going to have to end or finish that way.
Yeah.
Either. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and no shade, that relationship that I was in, the first relationship I ever was in, was like the one of the, I'm not even gonna say one of, girl. I'm just gonna glaze the fuck out of him and just tell the truth, girl.
Yes.
That was the realest relationship that I've ever been in. Because at that time we both were virgins. We both were novice in this, and we both had no choice but to trust.
Yeah.
Everybody else, other than that, besides that, was afraid to trust me. Even though I put myself in situations to where it's like, okay, I'm gonna trust. They didn't trust me. In that first relationship, there was a mutual trust there, and it felt good to have somebody that trusts you and that you only can trust them. Which means that there is a possibility, not saying that it will happen, but there's a possibility that they may lie, they may cheat, whatever the case may be. But also, again, but it may be what I wanted, what I need, what I deserved. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, despite it lasting 2 years, I'm grateful that was my first relationship, because I felt like if I never would have had that relationship, I probably would have been in worse situations romantically. No shade, because with that person, it was long distance before we became physical, so we had no choice but to focus on the mental and the emotional. I think that's very important. You know, if you live next to somebody that you can meet them, the sexual aspect will come in very quick. But when you just focus on the mental and the emotional, or as someone said in the comments, the friendship aspect, because I want my partner to be my lover and my friend, not just my lover.
Yeah.
I want to be able to laugh, joke. I want like a Martin Gina type relationship where we roast the fuck out of each other, but that love is still there, like that beautiful-ish. But I know it's going to happen, but it's just interesting because, again, there's been other queer people who said they've never been in a loving relationship, and it's like,
my God,
wow, that's very interesting. And no shade, they societally will be what is very attractive, and it's like, wow, the very attractive, Greek-bodied, African-bodied, whatever Hercules, whatever the case may be, have all these things that society would, again, like I stated with Doja, just as we see a common theme thus far, society would say, oh, you got it, you good, you smooth. These people have it, but they don't have it. That's the funny part. So it's just very interesting. Very interesting.
It is. Bougie says the secret is there is no secret. We choose each other. That was that. And love, of course. And we never wanted to get married or have them kids. I know that's right, girl.
Come on, boozy biatch.
Them titties is his kids. That coochie cat is his motherfucking children.
Okay, pum pum. Cook that pum pum.
Yes, Bub says Abai Yasha. I like that name too. But that's how me and my guy are. So why did you and your trifling piece of man a breakup, Bub?
Well, which trifling man are we talking about?
The first one, who you were saying,
the first
2
one?
year long, yeah. Like, why did y'all break up again? Like, what was the straw, if there or straws?
It got to a point to where, again, there was miscommunication, and there were areas. I'm just going to say, matter of fact, I'm just going to just chalk it up to miscommunication, and miscommunication on their end. Their end. They were telling me one thing and it was something else. And then on top of that, it's kind of like no shade, because of this miscommunication, you're treating me a certain type of way. And the people that love me and care for me see that. And they were like, okay, well, Bubs, if your ass is too insecure or too afraid or too desperate at that time to end this relationship, we will play a part in that. And that's what happened. And no shade, I'm grateful for that, because if I would have still been with him at that time, because again, now he has changed, he has become better. And even though I have my own personal perspectives on that situation, at that time, if I would have continued to be with him, it would have not ended good, which is why we still talk now. And no shade, which is why that nigga still wants me now, girl, to this day. So it's kind of like, you know, hey, but when you treat people like my father always said, if it's one thing a person is going to always remember about you, they'll always remember how you made them feel. And I make niggas feel real good, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. No shade, because I treat people the way that I want to be treated.
No, Christopher, nobody has dated your goddamn daughter, Scotty. Okay.
Did you and my daughter, Scotty? Oh, you talking to me? Oh, yeah, we used to date. You talking about Scotty by nature? We did.
You know what? I didn't even think about Scotty when Christopher said that. Not daughter.
No shade. And you know I love the male daughters. I love the male daughters, girl, very much.
Do you want to go into why that? came to an end, I guess, since y'all dated.
I guess the alcohol flowing, so I guess it's
Look,
a
Christopher
Aquarius
opened
night,
up the
bitch.
door, child.
No shade.
And you don't have to. I mean, if you don't want to get the public,
no,
you know.
I might as well. I might as well just be honest, girl, because I don't want nobody to control the narrative. Again, Scotty is an amazing, wonderful person, but there were just
a wonderful woman.
Yeah, so there were just some things that we did not correlate on. For one, at that time, again, now I'm in a different space, but at that time, I wanted kids. He did not. And secondly, I'm a very emotional person, so I need someone to be there for me emotionally when things kind of get rough or tough. And I feel like my emotional state would have probably been too much for Scotty.
Come on, like you're talking as if you didn't ever see that be the case. I mean, like, did you just assume it wouldn't be and broke up with his ass?
Well, at that time it was kind of like, okay, we've flirted with each other for years, we talked to each other for years, and it was like, okay, well, let's just see what this is. Like, not assume, not hope, dream, like actually walk it out and see what it was. And when we did, the truth came out to where it was like, okay, that was the point. And one thing that I'm not going to do as Bubs of God is I'm not going to play on people's time or people's top if there are some things to where it just does not click. You know what I mean? I was the one that was upfront honest and said, hey, I don't think this is going to work. And again, I appreciate and respect myself for that, because the old me would have not done that. You know what I mean? And now he's with someone who is, no shade, the better man, and I'm willing to admit that. So if he's with the better man, I want him to be with the better man. You know what I mean? That's what I want for Scotty, because I'm gonna get what I want. No shade. So again, when it comes out to Scotty, shout out to him, amazing ass individual, dope ass individual. But even like my first ex, my first love, dope ass individual, all that type of stuff. It does not mean that we are meant to be. No shade.
You know,
and yes, Bando is cool. I like Bando for Scotty. I do.
Yeah, and that
See, y'all got the alcohol girl. See, y'all see TV and the alcohol girl just work everything out.
I was looking for. I thought I missed out.
You were an emotional wreck at
that whole meant to be thing. I feel like is a crock of shit a lot of times too. I feel like the whole I meant to be is just like a cover up for we're not willing to compromise to keep the greater objective intact. Because obviously, like a relationship, I mean, there are two types of people that you're going to meet. You're going to meet someone who you're completely compatible with, and it's almost like a carbon copy of yourself, which is a rare encounter. Most encounters are going to be people that you have a lot in common with, or that you have enough in common with to build with. Now, the question becomes, what the fuck does building look like for y'all? What are you willing to die unto? What are you willing to become even? In order to balance out that ratio. And so when I hear the whole, not meant to be, it's like, is it that we're not meant to be? Or is it that you're just a lazy piece of shit who just doesn't want to add two more things to the shit to bring it full circle? Like, or is it like, what does that mean? We're not meant to. What, like, bitch, how do you know? Really?
Yeah, understandable.
So when you say emotional, because I do know that you are a Cancer.
Yes.
And Scotty is a fucking Aquarius, so I'm not surprised that his emotionally unavailable ass and your emotional available ass definitely were not seeing eye to eye in that category, because
But one thing that I will say, no shade, that I am proud of Scotty for doing, and I can see it, is that he's starting to become more emotionally aware which is what I do. I'm grateful for. But I'm gonna need a nigga that's really emotionally aware, girl. Like, for example, if my mama fucking passed away, girl, I'm gonna need someone to be like, to allow me to break down in their arms. I don't want someone that's just kind of like, I don't know what to do. Or I want someone that's gonna be like, babe, even though I don't know what to do, it's okay. We're gonna be all right. I'm gonna need that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, who knows what the future may hold? I don't know. I love what's going on between Scotty and Bando. I really do. They was just doing a video where they was working out. I really wanted to work for them. No shade, because Scotty is a dope ass individual and he deserves everything good that happens in the world. You know what I'm saying? That may be Bando. Who knows in the future? That may be me. I don't know. But
I can't wait until TTB eclipses this part and reviews it.
Okay, girl. And all I'm saying is, bitch, when you do, girl, run me my coin, girl. Run me my coin if you're going to do that, girl, because you're using my likeness, Miss Mama.
This coin is going to be, bitch.
To be
I'm
able
going to
to
offer you. I'm going to offer you your old job back, bitch. Come over here and start.
Hell no, girl. Again. You ain't about to offer me my old job back, girl, because I'm still waiting to get paid on this.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's more exclusive, girl. More exclusive tea.
This is why I don't drink, girl. This is why I just smoke. Because when I drink, it be all this other type of shit. And I'm safe, on this bitch platform,
Smoke can keep you safe. Drinking gonna put you in danger.
Girl, okay, and it's tequila. I only drink dark shit, bitch. I'm drinking light shit, girl. I can't.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to do that, I might as well do it on, I know a place where you can recharge your whole, bitch. I'd rather do it on this platform.
And would. Question for you both. Who is your celebrity crush?
I got two.
Who is my celebrity crush?
You can go first. You go first.
Okay, well, I got to think of mine because I felt I got one, but who is it? Okay, well, yeah, you go.
For me, it's two individuals. Now, we say celebrity. You ain't say what level of celebrity it is, girl, but it's celebrity to me. There's two. The first one is Deron Horton. The nigga who played, I think it was Lionel on Dear White People. I don't know what it is, but I don't
know who that is.
I love nigga, and it's a gag, girl, because he's like a very masculine ass nigga, which is very interesting to me.
Hold on real quick. Let me pull him up. What's his name? How do you spell it?
Deron, I think it's D-E-R, I'm tipsy, girl. D-E-R-O-N, Horton, H-O-R-T-O-N, Deron Horton. I love me a nigga with a big old Michael Jackson bell pepper ass nose. When you have that big old African safari ass nose, bitch, it just does something for me. So Deron Horton is fine. If his ass was a bottom, girl, I would crack that nigga down, bitch.
Is this
okay? Him? I would. Let me see. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Hold on.
Hell yeah, I'll fuck the lining out that nigga, bitch.
The lining already looks gone.
Girl, it will be all the way going. Fucking with me, bitch. I'm 5'2", bitch. I will go to 4'8".
You always like these fucking alternative, like band campy ass.
Somebody gotta love. Somebody loves you, baby. Somebody gotta love them, girl. I'm 5'2". It's a bunch of motherfuckers like, nah, girl, my 7-year-old niece is taller than you. Nah, girl, my 10-year-old nephew is taller than you. No, bitch, I need, girl, he is fine as hell, bitch. The second one is, of course, my nigga Dames.
This nigga always
D-A-M-E-Z, girl.
Nigga
type in Dames. Put Dames on the screen.
Always attracted to the fucking valedictorian of the damn school.
Hell yeah, bitch. I love a nigga who got brains and can give brains. Girl, the fuck? That's a double package, a double whammy.
Oh, let me see.
Bitch, you can stimulate my mind and use your mind to stimulate my shit, girl. That's what I want.
He is cute. I'm looking at other pictures of him. I mean, he is cute.
Look, and that's okay for me. Again, like if other people say, "Girl,
but you like them," but you be liking them niggas who like who got like a scoop of cuteness. Like it'd be like just enough of a serving.
He cute to me. He cute to
What's
me.
the other one name?
Dames, D-A-M-E-Z from Atlanta.
D-A-M-E-Z.
Yes, Dames.
D-A-M-E-Z. Oh yeah, I follow him on Instagram.
Girl, he is fine as hell. Not only is he not just fine physically, girl. He fine mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, girl. That's the type of nigga, girl, that you can motherfucker smoke with, girl, have an intimate session with, bitch, and then motherfucker have nightcaps where he nigga laying on my chest, girl, talking about life, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. And then make a song about how dope it is. Yes, Lord.
There you go.
Please put him on. And I don't care about a scoop, bitch. I'm built like a scoop.
This look like one of the extra fucking B2K members.
That's fine, girl. I'll fuck the extras, girl. Dames. Yes, that's Dames, girl. Baby, all them plaques is
now,
gone.
Dames is a good looking man. That's a good looking man.
Dames.
That's a good looking man.
Whoever gets Dames is lucky as the fuck. No shade.
Has Dames ever talked about his dating life? Is he dating? Is he in a
I don't
relationship?
think he's dating, but I did an interview with him years ago or whatever, where I talked to him about that or whatever. And I mean, of course, like Dames said he's single. You know what I'm saying? He ready to mingle, whatever. But I like no shade. If somebody gonna be with Dames, like they're gonna have to be with they're gonna have to realize that first of all they're with a socialite, which means that other niggas are gonna want them. Which means you're going to have to deal with the fact of other niggas trying to get at him. But if you're secure and you know you're doing what the fuck you need to do, I don't care about them other niggas, girl. Like Jill Scott said, bitch, I got something better at home. So he gonna need a nigga like that. But baby, if the universe ever set it up to where me and this nigga collide, girl, bitch, I'm gonna thank the universe, girl. I'm gonna go from 5'2" to 4'2", bitch. I'm telling you right now, girl, that nigga fine as hell. You better grow up. Or maybe even girl from 5'2" to 6'2". Girl, if I stand the fuck up and I be 6'2", y'all will see what happened. Because of this nigga right here, girl. But no shade. Like, I'll be telling the universe, if I don't need this nigga, girl, just send me energetically a carbon copy of this nigga and I'm good. And this nigga 30 years old. So he not young, girl. I'm only 5 years older than this nigga, bitch. This nigga fine.
I'm about to show y'all mine. Yes. Did you say that he's 5 years younger or older?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be 35 this year. So matter of fact, 30? I think it's 4 years because I think he's gonna be 31 this year. But he's he's 30. Yes, he's 30. Baby. Girl, I don't even want to think about it, girl, because if I stand up, I'm gonna knock this camera over, bitch. No shade, because Dave's ass is fine as hell. And again, not just physically. He got body, he got boo, he got all those things, but it's not just that, girl. It's that mind, really, for me. That mind is what gets me, and that emotional awareness that gets me, girl. That's the type of nigga, girl, that you be fucking, girl, and you gonna cry during the session, girl. That's what I want, girl. I want angels and doves to just come out of nowhere, bitch. Yes, just hit the shit. I'll be right back. Let me check on this damn camera real quick.
Girl, he's selling that dick to Dame right now, girl. That was
no shade. If Dame say no, that's okay. I'll accept that, girl. But
I want to clip this part and send it to Dame's inbox, girl. Like, this is the shot all the way. Shoot it.
Dames, and I'm gonna say this, girl, because I'm tipsy, girl. Dames, don't play on me, girl. Don't play on me, girl. I will enhance your career. I will enhance your life, bitch. The love that I have, girl, it will be an enhancement. Do you get what I'm saying, girl? Fuck all these other niggas, bitch. I will confidently be standing around 6'3" and 4 foot ass niggas, girl, not worrying about shit, girl. Because I know that at the end of the day, girl, you coming home with Martin.
Nah, see, I think, not just saying all that, I think you still might need some more time to be single, because right now it's giving murder-suicide, girl. It's giving murder-suicide. So, I think that we're going to need another year, girl, of you getting you in order.
Well, that's fine. That's fine, girl, because I got you as a teacher, girl, so we're going to get it right. We're going to white balance the fuck out of the bubs of God. No shade. Let me check this camera.
Right. Okay. So my celebrity crush, you guys, I'm gonna do 2 since Bubs did 2. Is this artist? I don't know if you guys have heard of him. His name is Ballad. I just think he is just so adorable. That's so adorable.
I'm back.
This is him. And he sings. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play the motherfucking song. Let me play some of the song. Not all of it.
Girl, he talking about my niggas. Girl, we in the same fucking boat, bitch.
I love me a old Maxwell ass, fortunate, plant-based eating ass, one soapy bath taking ass. Oh. Yes, I love me all types of him. Like, he's like my Maxwell.
He gonna fuck CTV to that beat, bitch.
Claim it for me.
Pray to God you hear me.
It's his eyes. His eyes are so dreamy.
Hours on my mind. I spent thinking and waiting. Can we reconcile? We were complicated. I'm sorry that I did my part in this. This was all I want. If you need it, I can make it all my food. I've broken all my hearts just to face you.
You hear these lyrics so bold? This man, baby, this is how I need a nigga to show up in couples therapy, bitch. This is how I need a motherfucking nigga to show up before the motherfucking therapist, bitch. You heard? Boy. That's a good whole man. He said, baby, I am willing to make it all my fault. Girl, you got to fuck a nigga down like this. This whole, the way this man is leaning into his whole accountability, my draws are whopped out. I've broken all my hearts.
This nigga with a mushroom tea drinking ass nigga. Okay.
He broke all his walls, but he can break all my walls.
Okay, there's a lot of walls to break, bitch. Like Jericho.
Sing, baby. Don't be asking what his name is, because I don't need none of you horny ass bitches going and following my motherfucking man. Find y'all. Find your own. I know I said I'm poly, but not really. Okay? Don't be asking what my man name is, bro. He live streams, y'all. His name is Ballad. He is amazing. Look, he's just so adorable.
But that's amazing, because that means you're not trying to fuck on my nigga, so that's good.
And let me tell you what the kicker is. He is so fucking nice. Like, between being hot and then having the sweetest personality, a sweet personality,
just like dames,
Oh my God, baby, I am a sucker for
shade.
A sweet man, baby.
No shade.
Oh, this is an old man you can take to sit down with grandma over tea.
No shade,
girl.
Baby,
just his personality, like he just such a vibe. He's so low key. He's just so chill. Even though he only be having one person in his stream, like, it's okay.
No one person be CTV.
I got all the clout for the both of us.
Mm-hmm.
I got all the clout for the both of us. Let me see. It's not playing. Okay, here it is. Oh my fucking God.
Girl. We can double date, bitch. I bring Dames and you bring this nigga, girl.
You doing the most.
And we can get some pizza.
You know. Just everywhere. You know. Spraying everywhere, huh?
It's just
Hey, Marco.
So nice.
I ain't even mad at you, girl. I'm happy. I'm happy for you.
Happy Friday. How you doing?
Happy Friday, bitch. Happy Saturday.
And he has like real plants in his house.
Okay, real plants to breathe the air.
He likes to really, like, he waters living things.
Erica Badu spirited ass nigga, girl.
People have allergies. And it's getting
hello. Hey, hello.
Urban development.
Yeah. So that is one of my celebrity crushes.
Shout out to you, bitch. Hey.
And let me see. One more celebrity crush. I'm disappointed in this person right now.
Oh shit, who is this?
Even though they apologized, and I was
know it is.
I was just starting to crush down bad on
one of Tyler's playthings.
Yes. And Tyler probably already got his ass in the way, child.
Okay.
But of course, Xavier Smalls, because I think his character on Black in Beauty is also very adorable. I kind of have a knack for like, not bad boys, but like wow boys. Like niggas who just very, I don't know, like have like spontaneity type energy. But his real life self is also so sweet. Like, he has like a very, and like his real life, like he's married, he got a baby, like he has this whole like boy next door thing. And once again, like that's my thing. I love just a really nice fucking guy. I just love nice guys. So between being hot and being nice and being sweet, it's just like, yeah, it's just a combo. It's a whole thing.
Tier.
So,
Top
yeah.
tier. Yeah.
He was. I mean, he's on my reserve list right now because he got some shit going on. But I think he's
Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine. Go ahead.
He's gonna redeem himself. Who said Divine? Yes, he fine. He fine. And I don't think he was really trying to be homophobic like that, even though we still had to chew him up just on principle. Just on principle, we had to chew him up real bad. But yeah, he's a real nice guy. So, and his character is adorable. Like that scene of him and Horace, of him like, of him flirting with Horace on the phone was just so adorable. Like him rolling his eyes. Oh no, let me tell you. Hold on, no, fuck Xavier. I'm gonna tell you who the fuck my mother.
Okay, yes, let's move forward.
Hold on.
He aight.
And girl, I'm almost ashamed because girl, he got the complexion for the protection, and it's a shame because I don't even fall for white
collection.
I don't even fall for white men.
Oh, shit.
But I told y'all that Refus put me on to Love Island, and I'm watching Love Island season 6 because I started from season 7, working my way back, and this motherfucker here. Hold on, let me see.
Girl, what is we about to say?
This motherfucker, and he is like becoming a whole thing right now. Like they're turning him into the next Hollywood it boy. I don't know if anybody here watches Love Island. Hold on,
the Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run.
Shit, always acting stupid.
That's why I like dark liquor, because it's Tito's that got me another type of way. Make sure y'all hit that like button, baby.
Let me send this to myself. I just found it. Yes, hit the like button, smashing that, share, subscribe if you're new here.
We got 93 people watching and only 91 likes. Come on, y'all. 2 of y'all ain't liking shit. Hit it, the like button, please. Thank you. Damn.
So this is, how do you pronounce his last name? Rob Rauch. He's on this season of Traitors. Apparently he was the winner. All the bitches was just like on his dick on Love Island, and he is just such an adorable colonizer. And he has like this iconic eye roll thing that he does. It is so cute. And he's like tall as fuck. He's like 7 foot trillion miles tall. And he has like this really like psychopathic, emotionally detached Jason Voorhees type of stoicism, but he's also like very emotional. He's just so complex, and he has like this Dracula type fucking energy. And I just love it. He has this dry humor and this eye roll. This eye roll just makes me want to pop my pussy real bad. He's just
Bend
adorable.
that ass over.
He's
Let
adorable.
that breathe.
He's adorable. He fine as fuck. And yeah, Hollywood is turning him every which way Belushi right now. So
Girl, I'm trying to
all
find
right.
me a white man that's cute.
Enough with look. That's why I was saying I was kind of shook because I don't really, I don't find a lot of white men that like really be like, yeah. But Rob, yeah, girl, he got me. I
forgot who it was. It's this one dude.
I would divest fully for him.
It's this one dude. I forgot his name. He played on a Disney show. I forgot his name. But he kind of short too. I'm trying to. I don't know if it was Sweet Life of Zach and Cody or what. I don't know. It just that's what's on my mind. But he grown as fuck now, and he got a nice ass, baby. I'm like, okay, I can do that. And he about the same height. Let me tell you something. I'm used to looking up at niggas. If I can find a motherfucker that I can look eye with, oh, you're done. You're done. You're done. You are done, baby. You will be cracked like an egg, bitch.
Bougie says Jeremy Pope. Have you ever heard of Jeremy Pope?
Jeremy Pope is cute. He's cute.
Who is Jeremy Pope? From where?
He's from Pose. I'll tell you who else is cute. No shade. Who is cute?
Okay, yeah, he's.
What's his name? What's his name, bitch? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, girl. He got green eyes, girl. He an OG YouTuber. What's his name? Fuck. Damn, I know what the nigga look like.
He's not type, but he is attractive. Like he's a nice looking guy.
What's his name, bro? I'm trying to figure out his name. He likes. He got green eyes, hazel eyes.
I would still choose my Vanilla King over Jeremy. Rob. I need my Rob.
Girl, I gotta find this man. Girl. It's pissing me off because I see his fucking face, but I just don't know his name. He got green eyes. Trey Melvin.
I'm surprised that you're able to forget, girl.
Baby. Trey Melvin, baby.
Especially considering how many pair of draws that you done ruined of yours, girl.
You mean what? My girl, in the words of RuPaul in one of my favorite movies, Crooklyn, bitch. What she say, girl? I ain't no punta. I keep my panties clean, bitch. My underwear is clean. Okay.
They can be clean and ruined.
Clean and ruined. That is crazy.
It's
I ain't some of these niggas who don't wipe their ass.
It's a paradox.
Okay, I wipes my ass.
It's a paradox, honey. Clean yet ruined. Okay.
I want clean all the way through. But go ahead.
Can you believe that we've been here for almost 2? I don't even feel like we covered.
They don't, because I'm tipsy, girl.
Any damn thing. We done been here for 2 fucking hours already.
That's the power, girl. We on your platform, girl. That's what happens.
So I guess while we're in the realm of sexuality, moving from EJ and 100,000 straight men who would pound the fuck out of EJ's poom poom.
Pound town.
Courtesy of the blogs, girl. This straight man kind of shook the room, girl, when he came through, basically talking about how he went gay for pay to take care of his son. Quote, the only time I did something with a nigga. So let's get into this. Let me make sure that my microphone is okay. Let's do it.
With me, whatever y'all want to say about the shit. Yeah, that shit happened. I'm gonna put the shit on the floor. I'm a real nigga. You feel me? It's already out there. You can't deny it. You can't hide from shit. I did that shit when in the midst, when I had a bad back, had 2 slip discs, you feel me? Couldn't work. Son was disabled. In the hospital for cerebral palsy, feeding tubes, all type of shit. I did what I did out of survival mode because his mama wasn't doing shit, and I had to get my son a house and a roof over his head to make sure my son was good before anything. So if anybody feel any type of way about it, then it is what it is. I can go take a lie detector test, whatever. That's the only time I ever did something for money with a nigga, anything with a nigga, simple, period, and plain and done, and that's it. You feel me? I only fucking bitches, but I'm going to do what I have to do for my kids regardless, and I don't give a fuck whether I have to give my life for my kids. My kids come first. So if a motherfucker don't understand that, then it's simply fuck you.
Girl, for a minute, I thought I didn't even think he was talking about gay for pay because he was talking so intensely, girl. I thought that this was an America's Most Wanted segment, bitch. Girl, it was given very much so. Girl, America's Most Wanted segment, girl. But so what do you think? You know, this man kind of got the conversation started. He say, look, when it comes to my children, bitch, to be every woman is all in me.
I mean, I would have to agree with your comment on the screen. Like you said, women strip, escort, and sell coochie cat to people they're not attracted to all the time to get them bills paid. Which is no shade. Like
I totally forgot, bro.
No shade.
Okay, hold on. So let me read my comment.
Go ahead.
Women strip, escort, and sell coochie cat to people they not attracted to all the time to get them bills paid. Keep the same energy when it's men making the money instead of letting the money make them. My God, today I'm a mess.
I agree with that because again, like he had a goal that he had to achieve, and no shade, because sex sells, regardless of where you are on the spectrum. He was able to capitalize off of that because no shade, as much as like, for example, for some of the individuals, when we were talking about Jules Smith and other individuals who are very quote unquote anti-queer, there are some people who are going to still try to see what's up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he did what he had to do, and I appreciate him being honest about that. And I mean, I don't judge him for that. Like, you did what you had to do. There are some niggas that had money. They wanted to see what the fuck you got going on. Just like how there are women that want to see what the fuck he got going on. You just went with the highest bidder, and you had a purpose and a reason for it, for your child. There are plenty of women that would have done the exact same thing for their children, as per your comment. So, like you stated, I mean, if we're gonna play that game, it's even across the board. I just appreciate him being honest about that he was gay for pay.
I wonder why he was. Like, somebody must have been amidst exposing him. Because
probably
men don't typically just be volunteering, girl, that they done temporarily.
Right. But at least in this context, I'm glad that he was able to own it. Because again, like for example, with T.S. Madison, when she used to do adult entertainment, they had these men who literally would sign their names on the dotted line, and not just sign, but also have their IDs photocopied. So it's like you knew what you were getting yourself into. So for him to stand in that and explain why he did that, I mean, I don't have no problem with it. I mean, I wouldn't fuck with him because he's not my type of nigga anyway. But for those who did, I mean, hey, there was a coin to be made, and it is what it is.
A coin to be had, and a coin was had. What do you think this says about sexuality, though? Because I have considered if we need to add the bag to sexual attraction as well. Like, your sexual orientation can be the bag, girl. Because when I think about, I've listened to like a lot of adult entertainers, girl, saying that, girl,
attracted to the
they don't be, I mean, like, they don't be attracted to every scene mate, you know, and they may have to find like something. They may have to find something cute, like, okay, he got like a nice pinky. You know, like they got to find some point of attraction, but you know, attracted to that bag. Now, me, those kind of people impress me because I'm not attracted to money enough.
Okay.
For me,
understandable.
My brain just can't pivot, so I'm always impressed when people can like just rearrange their mind and rearrange their brain like that, because that's a lot. But what do you think? Like, do you think like does this smear orientation when people are willing to do something strange for a little piece of change? Or do you think that they may only have the capacity to do that because some part of them is a little strange and they just don't engage this part of them until they're in a dire situation, but it's not like they're doing something that's literally outside of their capacity?
I would probably go with what you said as far as the latter is concerned, because again, like money, because of how attractive that is, there are some people who will be like, okay, he kind of cute, which is why there are some niggas who conventionally would not be attractive, but because they have that resource, they will be attractive. Now, I would have to see what this nigga did. Like, what did you do in this adult entertainment I guess that would kind of give me more information. Cause no shade, like if somebody like for example, if Tyler Perry was like, "Hey yo, Bubs, I got $1 million for you. All you gotta do is tap this motherfucker."
No,
hole."
no.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's raise the stakes to this
Oh,
man's
Lord.
situation.
Okay.
If Gayle King offered you the bag, because it'd have to be the opposite sex for you, since he's laying down with the same sex.
Yeah, but I don't
Your
find
hypothetical would have
Perry
to be
attractive at all anyway. So Tyler and motherfucking Gayle the same thing. But it's for the context because it is a female and I am gay. I'll take it in that context. No shade. I may have to pop if she say with $1 million. I may have to pop and extends. I would probably pop and extends. I would probably pop some sort of gas station pill or something, bitch, and get it the fuck in and rock Gayle King's world better than Oprah and that strap ever could.
I'm willing to go.
Okay, and I just want to love you, girl. All up in it, bitch. No shade.
Bitch. Y'all too strange for me, baby. Baby, I will have to be $1 million broker, bitch. For real?
I'll be like, Gayle, okay, girl, Gayle, I take the wig off and maybe we can work with some shit, girl. We can do something. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of look a little nigga. We can work that out or whatever. And I got this gas station pill that's kicked the fuck in.
I think she's a top.
Oh no! I don't give a fuck, girl. Yeah. If a motherfucker top me, girl, then I guess I'll be with you. I'll be $1 million poor, bitch. That's fine. Yeah. Girl, because I'm already 5'2", bitch. I can't sacrifice my booty hole, bitch. That's too much.
I would imagine for him, like, I guess, like, there definitely can be like some dire situations that terrify you to the point that you go into straight survival mode. I would imagine that that's the situation he probably was in when it came to his child, like needing some life or
that is
death.
Good. Now, yeah,
that
like, right there would make.
I'm in straight survival mode, bro. Like, fuck all the social constructs, girl.
No shade.
Where's the bag? Them niggas got the bag. Where them niggas at?
Wasn't your crush and Beauty is Black or Beauty in the Black or whatever it is, girl? Wasn't he fucking on an older man for some coin?
Yeah, he's a sugar baby in his role.
So I mean, hey, somebody got it, somebody gonna want it, and they both gonna want each other. So shout out to them.
So I'm curious to see like what these comments read. Then let me see what everybody else had to say about the situation.
Not Miss Winfrey is the top.
Shit. Girl, I think that both her and Gayle are damn.
I love y'all on tonight.
I think that they be banging. I think that they be banging they plastic together.
Girl, okay. Coochie popping on a handstand.
Somebody said that they would have died like with this truth. So I don't think he came out with this organically. It had to be he probably was responding to being exposed. Like his baby mama probably came forward and exposed some shit, and he just went ahead and was like, yeah, nigga. Like,
yeah, but shout out to him eating it though, because the video was there. So I mean, you controlling your own narrative. So I mean, you shout out to him. That's some bullshit.
Someone said it's a lot of things that you could have did instead of that to provide for your child. I mean, that's subjective, child. People going to some people are going to do the most easily available thing right within their grasp.
That's what I'm saying. It was faster. Yep, more proficient.
Somebody said, I'm on it. Matter of fact, I'm under the concrete. It's so many other things that you can do for your kids. How down bad you gotta be to stoop to the stuff. But see, this is the double standard though, because women do it all the time. Once again, women sell puss to keep the lights on, to get the rent paid. Ain't Jada Pinkett Smith was laying down her pussy on the elder man's altar, baby, to pay for her brother's tuition? I mean, women do it all the time.
How many women stripping to get through college?
That's what I'm saying. How many women are escorting to, pay for medical school, to pay for their nursing, or, to elevate? I mean, like, you can literally be almost like a full-time sugar baby altogether. Like, bitch, I go on dates with old-ass men for
Girl, it's making me think
10 racks.
Things, bitch.
10 racks. Somebody said,
talked to a nigga for 10 racks.
Yeah. Was he forced to tell his story? Just asking, don't blame your son. You literally had thoughts of experimenting and you did just that.
Wow.
Who is he and who asked him to tell us? Being in a survival mode, I just talked about that, should never make you do baby. Baby, people being in survival mode will make motherfuckers unalive motherfuckers to survive. What are you talking about? Like somebody dying right now because somebody else is in survival mode. Somebody getting robbed, somebody getting popped, some store getting heist, some bank getting ran down on right now because of survival mode. So, okay. Love something change for a little piece of change. It is what it is. While we're here, do you have any issues with gay for pay or like content creators who get called out for quote unquote gay baiting? Do you see anything inherently wrong with that form of capitalism?
A part of me does, because it's like no shade. If you're going to play that game, then fully play the game. At least that individual was to admit that he did some quote unquote gay shit. It wasn't just showing off booty or dick. I'm going to assume, ignorantly speaking here, that there was some other things going on. So if your ass about to play two men, don't be mad when men want your ass to play completely. No shade. This is a patriarchal world, girl. So if you start playing their game, they gonna want you to fully play the game. Now, for the individuals who play hostro games, like for example, what's his name? The nigga from Empire, who is now doing adult content. I forgot his fucking name. Again, I'm forgetting names tonight, y'all. Forgive me. But he played Hakeem on Empire. I forgot his name. Bashir Gray. Him. Flashman Wade. Him. Other individuals that will use their body to be able to garner the attention of men. But it's kind of like, no shade, girl. If you're gonna play a motherfucking game, you might as well not just stick your fucking toe in the fucking pool, but bitch jump in the motherfucking pool at this damn point. Because niggas gonna want that. Just like how niggas want that from women, niggas gonna want that from men also.
But it also just depends, right? On how much like you want out of it. I mean, like you have to operate within your own boundaries.
True. Understandable. It's understandable. But girl, when it comes down to the gays, girl, we just sometimes we be willing to give too much, and we be getting little in return. I mean, look at Jules Smith.
And whose fault is that?
The gays.
Okay.
That's why I said it'd be the gays' fault, girl. That y'all be trying to get.
If you stupid enough to be gotten, then bitch, you deserve to be gotten.
That's why I love feminine niggas. Fuck all this other ultra hyper masculine ass shit, girl, with these niggas playing in y'all face. Hell no, girl. Give me a feminine nigga any day, bitch. I ain't gotta worry about shit.
No, girl. All the feminine energy, then damn this sent your ass to the upper room. You talking about ain't gotta worry about shit.
That was back in the day when I was an insecure ass nigga.
Then you done dated all these fucking femme fatales.
I'm still gonna love femme niggas. I'm still gonna love femme niggas, girl.
Cat women,
it was
bitch.
Them femme niggas. It ain't all femme niggas, girl.
It's been all your femme niggas so far.
And thus far doesn't mean going forward. The fuck? And I brought back, girl. Pinky gotta go pee.
Okay. Trey, come save him, Trey. He needs you, girl. Real BI. All right. What the fuck else do we got up here? Okay, I gotta wait for Bub to come back to get into this next shit, child. What y'all think about gay for pay? Y'all got an issue with gay for pay? Straight for pay? Which we don't see a lot of. We don't see, the opposite. I would be curious about the inverted of gay for pay, straight for pay. I guess women not buying dick. I know that men make up most of the consumers of like adult entertainment content. Men make up most of the consumers for OF content. So maybe that's why we don't see a lot of straight for pay higher situations. I mean, I don't got an inherent issue with it. I mean, it's just another form of fucking capitalism, child. People gonna trick in order to get them a treat, child. And somebody always gonna be willing to treat a trick. And a trick always gonna be willing to be treated. Okay. A Christian says, I could care less. Bougie says, but do you think NLE Chopper is teasing? I mean, I think that NLE Chopper plays into the foolishness, but I don't have no problem with NLE Chopper either, because NLE Chopper seems to be also very like comfortable in his skin and comfortable in his sexuality. I mean, you know, it recently came out that he liked to get his cakes eaten. He was trying to have one of his baby mamas eat it, or she did eat it, or he was trying to coerce her into eating, or however the eating went. Somebody was meeting the block and goddamn birthday candles. So but I like NLE Chopper. I think he's a great advocate because he actually also embraces the community. He's very open about his love for LGBT people. He's very open about, you know, wanting to perform for the community. So I feel like even if it can be argued that he gay baits, I think he does the work too. And I think he, you know, is a really good ally. Matter of fact, I would have preferred to have him around than to have that goddamn Jules nigga at the event. Why they ain't get NLE Chopper on the roster? He like to shake shit up and piss straight people the fuck off. Should have hired his ass. Now, I'm not attracted to NLE Chopper, but he's a nice looking guy. But sometimes he just get too goofy for me. He do some goofy shit. I'd be like, girl, in the words of Carrie Hilson, girl, you're turning me off. But I like him overall. Great guy. Okay, so let's kind of get into a little bit of some deep shit here, child. Let's get into friendship. So, Love and Hip Hop. LoveNHipHop Atlanta. I'm sure you know who Mimi Faust is. She used to date Stevie J. She was in the love triangle with Stevie J and Jackine.
She also the lady with the motherfucking what's it called? The shower rod, right?
The shower rod, yes.
Right.
Hey maid, I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do. This the maid. She had a best friend named Aryan who appeared on some of the earlier seasons of Love and Hip Hop. They were very close, and Aryan is bald-headed, just like Tasha K. And apparently their relationship has dissolved. So Mimi recently sat down with Carlos King, and she had this to say about why her relationship to Aryan, her bestie, collapsed. Let me see here. Microphone. And let's share. All right.
Do you fuck with Aryan Davis?
I do not.
That was your best friend?
Yes.
Where did things go wrong with you and Aryan?
She continued to show me who she was as well. Little things here and there. You befriended everybody on the show that didn't fuck with me. Did you realize that? Even down to Nico's wife, you befriended. Is this for the spotlight? Is it for a shine? Is it for what is it for? Because my best friend is not gonna fucking befriend Nico's wife. She's just not gonna do it. It's not gonna fucking happen. And so I had to sit back and be like, okay. And I kept giving her passes. And at some point, I'm like, okay, you need to fucking look at yourself. You can't complain about this person doing this and doing that, and you keep allowing it. You keep being okay with it. You keep being cool with her after she does these things. So I just had to be, and I knew Aryan for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Is it true that you recommended her?
Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely. She was my best friend.
Yeah.
Why not have my best friend come on the show with me and go through this journey with me? Absolutely.
What do you think changed? The show? The limelight?
Absolutely. The fame? You've seen it. You've seen people from where they started and they get on TV and it changes them.
Do you fuck with Aryan Davis?
Wow. So Mimi basically, expressed that her bestie, Aryan, pretty much start mingling with all of her fucking ops. And, the bitch got real consistent and getting real friendly and social and mingling with everybody who didn't fuck with her. What do you think, Bubs? I mean,
yeah, that is some crazy ass ish. That is some crazy ass ish. If you are my friend and you're surrounding yourself around people who do not fuck with me, who speak ill on me, who don't want to see anything beneficial happen for me, yeah, that is crazy. And on top of that, if you're going to be around, and let's just play the game. Let's say you're around those people and you're talking. If you're not equally defending me in those spaces, If you're not doing that, girl, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. So everybody in the comments, I agree with them. I touch and agree. Yes, what she did was right. Walk away from people who playing in your face, who are communing with your enemies. If they're you don't even know if they're feeding information to your enemies because they know you. If you are so comfortable around the enemies, that's a problem for me. If you're comfortable around those who want to cause me harm, that says something about you. So no shade. Shout out to Mimi standing up for herself and calling out the bullshit. No shade. And I want to be shady, girl, but I'm not gonna say what just came to my mind, girl, because I'm tipsy, girl. No, I'm not gonna say it. But at the end of the day, girl, like if somebody fuck with your ops, girl, that shows you who people are, girl. That's not your friend. That's not your friend, girl. If they fucking with people that you know that you got beef with, that you got issues with, that you have, oh, girl, let me stop. She did the right thing. She did the right thing. She did the right thing.
So, in playing devil's advocate a little bit, what do you say to the? I don't like being in the middle, people. I want to stay out of it, people. I don't want to have to not like someone just because my best friend doesn't like them. I feel that that's kind of childish, people. Like, what do you think about that group of people with
Well, then I
that
will
type
have
of
to ask the
thinking?
question of when you're talking to these other people, what are they stating? Because no shade, if we're going to say that, how would you feel if I fucked with one of your ops? And I was like, hey, I mean, I like the bitch. The bitch ain't do nothing to me. Y'all got y'all issues. I ain't gonna have y'all come to the same event that I'm having. I'm gonna just keep y'all separate or whatever. If they can accept that, if that was happening to them, then cool. I'm with it. But I gotta believe these people are not going to do that, because if the shoe was on the other foot, they would feel some type of way. But for those individuals and those people who was like, okay, well, I ain't got no, that's between y'all. Okay, that's cool. As long as the bitch ain't saying nothing, that's cool. I mean, if you want to have your own individual friendship, that's cool. But don't have me involved in it at all. Because if my name is brought up and you not defending me as your friend, that's a problem in the issue. Because again, if you want to be that bitch friend, that's cool. I don't want to do with it. Just make sure the hoe ain't got my name in their mouth.
Is a fair balance. I am going to defend you, and a bitch is going to know that they can't talk to me about you. They can't talk no shit.
That would be perfect
about you to me. They can't.
Yes, that would be perfect, because again, now you can focus on your actual friendship without me being the topic of discussion. Like, if you can focus on what the fuck y'all got going on and y'all cool and y'all smooth, I don't have no problem with that. Just don't bring me into the shit. So to your point, if the bitch say something and it's like, no, don't talk about my friend, girl. Let's talk about what we got going on. Fuck that. That's between y'all two. I'm not them. I'm somebody different. So let's focus on what we got going on. That's cool. But if they talking ish and you very comfortable with them talking ish, that says a lot. That says a lot. That says a lot. And no shade. Like, again, like she mentioned, when you put things on television, especially syndicated television, and you have millions of views and millions of eyes on you, yeah, it could test somebody's fucking ego. It can test their ego. It can have them thinking all different type of ways, because now you have all these other people in your ear. You have all these other perspectives that you're looking at, as opposed to what the fuck we got going on. So it's sad, but I mean, all that is information. And Mimi did the right thing with that information, which was like, girl, I'm not gonna fuck with you for my mental health, for my sanity. I'm not gonna fuck with you. And I'm for that. I'm for that.
So I am like, to nuance it a little bit, it's like it when it comes to quote unquote being in the fucking middle, or having two people that don't get along, I think them not getting along is one thing. But there's just certain shit that, like, there's a hierarchy. Like, there's levels to the fuckery. If the fuckery is like on an elementary level and it's just on some child, like on a childish, like y'all just be bickering and just don't get along and get on each other's nerve, like, okay, whatever. Like, I can see a person still staying in the middle and just being like, look, y'all can't trust each other to me, but if y'all don't get along, I'm fine with that. But then it's like when you have somebody like really doing the most and they're like really aiming to hurt the other person reputationally, or hell, things are coming down to blows, or like some really crazy lines are being blurred because like you're literally over there mingling with motherfuckers who really trying to like do me in. I'm going to look at you like, are you okay? Because I think a big part of like love is empathy. And I know for me, it's very hard for me to watch somebody be harmful to someone that I care about without it feeling like it's happening to me.
Okay.
You know, and so I'm going to have a problem with that eventually, even if it ain't got shit to do with me, just because I'm just like, you could also just not. Like, if you don't like this person, just don't like them. But if you keep coming at somebody that I fuck with, and I know that you're the fucking problem, eventually, bitch, you're gonna have two problems. Because girl, I'm a 2-for-1. I'm a 2-for-1 girl. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, girl, it's always a 2-for-1, bitch. Like, as long as I'm around, bitch, ain't never gonna be no fair fight, ho. Like, you gonna get jumped, bitch, by default, girl. Like, I ain't got no problem with the fact that you ain't got nobody who don't love you up in this motherfucker. Like, that's your issue. That's your deficit, bitch. Like, so, yeah.
Two piece in a biscuit.
Yeah, yes. So for me, it just depends. But I think, yeah, like your best friend constantly mingling. Like, out of all the people, bitch, you can mingle with, bitch. Like, out of all the people you can be getting to know, bitch, you just gonna continue to get to know, bitch. You gonna continue to fuck with, bitch. Every bitch who don't fuck with me, girl, you just gonna become bosom buddies with. Like, girl, you're weird as fuck. You're weird, ho. You're weird. You're weird. Yeah, you're weird as fuck. So shout out to Mimi, girl, for clearing the weirdos. Clear them hoes, bitch. And then the audacity, because, girl, is this a thanks that I get for putting your raggedy ass on, ho? Like, you only know these weird hoes, bitch, because I put you here. And I put you here, girl. I understand you having a professional relationship, bitch, but we know. It don't sound like Mimi just talking about professional, girl. It's like, girl, no. You're cultivating relationships, bitch, outside of filming, bitch. Why you at that whole gender reveal party, bitch? Why you over there checking that bitch titties for cancer lumps, bitch? She got a sister to come and do that, bitch. She got a favorite cousin.
Lumps, Lord.
Yeah. She got a private care physician, bitch. She got a primary care physician for those things. She don't need my best friend checking for the titty lumps. For the yeah. So, bye, Aryan. Now, another reality TV dynamic duo who are going through regret, they're being taken through there right now, is Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone from Married2Medicine, which I don't, this is another show that I don't watch. I ain't watched LoveNHipHop in eons. I ain't seen Married2Medicine in eons, so I don't know the goings-ons and the going out, but they recently had a reunion, and apparently there was a situation between Dr. Heavenly, who you probably know of, Dr. Heavenly,
I'm familiar with her,
and Dr. Simone. And apparently, I guess Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Simone was having an exchange. What I extracted is that Dr. Heavenly may have put her hand on Dr. Simone, possibly. Like, just, you know how, like, when you just, like, touching somebody when you're talking to them, like, you might, like, put your hand on their shoulder or put your hand on their back or something like that. And apparently, Dr. Simone removed Dr. Heavenly's hand. But Dr. Heavenly has been trying to spin the narrative that Dr. Simone gave her the business and like socked it to her. But the ordeal was captured on camera and it was not true what Dr. Heavenly was saying. And Dr. Simone apparently had the luxury of bearing witness to the footage and could see that Dr. Heavenly was lying and exaggerating and exacerbating what actually took place. But when it came time for Dr. Simone to stand on business and to call Dr. Heavenly out for her foolishness and for her gaslighting and for her manipulation, Dr. Heavenly was trying to play the, I want to stay out of it. I want to be neutral. I doing the I like you both thing. So Dr. Simone is letting this bitch have it, the square jaw ass heifer have it. And some other castmates are going to weigh in as well. But here are some snippets from the reunion. And hopefully Viacom is feeling real friendly, girl, because Bravo, whew, girl, they do not play, bitch, when it comes to Miss baby, ain't no fair in use when it comes to Miss Bravo, bitch. Girl. So hopefully this passed the vibe check. So let me go ahead and share it.
Make sure you hit that like button.
And he's going to ask her about whether Dr. Jackie has been a good friend to Dr. Simone.
I think Dr. Jackie is a good friend to Simone.
Ooh. I think that she could be a better friend to many. I think that there's a lot of times where Jackie has dropped the ball, you know, and she's not the Jackie that I knew years ago. I'll never forget Lemon Squeeze Jackie. I'll never forget coming to her house and I was so sad and she had my back with Mariah and, you know, something switched, you know, within the last maybe 5 years or so.
That long?
I think so. I think honestly, it was something that happened when we were filming and Jackie broke into tears, you know, and she was arguing with Mariah. It was the whole thing about the drugs. And Jackie was just so hurt and broken, and Heavenly came to her rescue. And I think from that moment on, that's where Jackie just decided I would rather not even stand up for anyone.
Do you think Dr. Jackie is a good friend?
What you laughing at?
You, because this little awkward space is kind of like hearing your voice like, girl.
Your thoughts?
Again, I'm not very well versed in Married to Medicine. I don't know a lot about this individual, so I can only speak on what it is that I saw.
Yeah, like just judging like the situation.
If, in the words of Maya Angelou, if someone shows you who they are, believe them. It's really not that difficult. It's very simple. It's very simple. If people are your friends, they're going to show up in the way that you would want them to show up, just like how you would show up for them. If that's not the case, let them go. It's so funny because it's like, it seems like the common theme with some of these clips in this live thus far is simply to let them go. Goodbye. Goodbye. If they do not enhance your life, if they do not complement your life, if they are complicating your life, let them go. Because if real true friends are not only just going to understand, I'm not going to listen. They're going to comprehend as well. They're going to have an understanding of what's going on so that they can do something better. They'll be able to realize what they did was wrong and then move on from that. But eventually you get to a point to where it's like, no shade, girl, you can only have too many times before it's like, I don't want it anymore. So again, shout out to, who is the individual doctor? Who is the person that was in the right? Not the one who's in the wrong. What's her name? Doctor who?
Simone.
Dr. Simone. Shout out to you, Dr. Simone, for standing in your truth and standing for your mental health and sanity. Again, like, we be so desperate sometimes to have people in our lives just to have them, but then it's like, look at the quality of how they show up. If they're not showing up in the way that you deserve and desire for them to show up, i.e. the way you show up for them, let them go. Let it go. Let it go. As someone said in the comments, let it go. Bye-bye. Bye. Because again, if you are the person who's in the right, you're not missing anything. If anything, you're removing the trash out your life so that the real thing can come in. And if it takes some time for that to be, if it takes some time for that to come into awareness, that's cool. I'm just glad that she got the awareness now. Move the fuck on. Let it go. That's all I got. Let it go. Goodbye. Move on.
Hey, Shauna. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning.
I think that people have really forgotten what the fuck friendship is. I mean, I can't stand no pick-me-sha, wanna be loved for the streets, all lives matter asshole. If you leave me motherfucking hanging, bitch, and you let a bitch lie on me, hoe, and you watch the formation of the agitation of it all, and then you want to take a back seat instead of standing on motherfucking business, even if it comes at the risk of you ended up on this bitch's bad side, you're gonna have two bitches' bad sides to worry about. Because what type of friend is a motherfucking friend if they can literally comfortably sit back and watch someone manipulate, watch somebody lie, watch somebody slander, watch someone instigate, watch someone do all the things, and then also want to convince you that they have your best interests at heart and care about you and love you, but can watch someone sabotage you, obstruct your efforts, injure your reputation, and put you in fucked up predicaments. But you're saying that you're the person who has my best interest at heart, but you're able to be okay with someone who doesn't. Like, make the math make the fuck sense.
Shit.
That's why I really be thinking that these bitches' brains be rabied out.
Not rabied.
Rabied. Rabbit and rabied the fuck out. If you truly have my best interest at heart, you should have a total issue with someone who doesn't. And then to be equipped with the truth, to be armed, to be privileged with the truth. And you want to comfortably have your cake and eat it too by sitting back so that you get to be a coward and you don't have to make a choice that you feel will cost you. But the gag about it is you not making that choice is actually also you holding on to somebody who has the full capacity to be just as toxic towards you as you're watching them be toward me. And I don't like people who don't feel shit until it happens to them, because they'll be okay watching that same person do you in. But baby, let that person demonstrate any sign of the foolishness their way. They're the proverbial victim. They are the main character in the victim seat. And I'm now the kind of bitch that reminds you of your hypocrisy, bitch. No, bitch. I remind you, girl, be just as strong as you wanted me to be, bitch.
Baby,
Now that it's your turn to burn, bitch. I want you to be just as strong, girl. No victims, mama, right? Oh, matter of fact, let me go send this bitch a bouquet of flowers. But just know that I love you. Know that I love you. Let me make sure to invite this girl over for tea and crumpet. But just know that I love you. I love you. I have your best interest at heart. Love you down, boo.
Tea and crumpet. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because nobody wants to be your friend, but always needs a friend.
Say it again. You said what?
Nobody wants to be your friend, but always needs a friend.
Equitable Chandel.
Yeah, it's all good until it's them. It's all good. So I think that this is so unfortunate because I'm pretty sure that Dr. Jackie's relationship is not as heavy or not as strong with Dr. Heavenly as her friendship is with Dr. Simone. And I think that maturity is standing on principle, like being a principled person. And I wouldn't give a fuck how much I loved or liked Dr. Heavenly. The reality is that, sis, you're wrong. And you misrepresented the truth, which now is a bigger issue than just you and Simone, because you also tried to manipulate me with your redacted version and your exaggerated version of what took place. And that lying is not isolated. That's a character issue. And I'm not sure, sis, if I want to be friends with a lying ass bitch. Dr. Heavenly played in Jackie's face, and it's just really a shame that as seasoned as Jackie is, that she doesn't realize how much she's setting herself up for sabotage by not calling Dr. Jackie out. Because if she can lie on Simone, then bitch, obviously she can lie on you. And the fact that she lied to you about what your friend didn't even do to her should now be a personal problem for you too. Like, not only did you lie, and Simone is completely justified in her reaction to you, Dr. Heavenly, but you lied to me, sis. And I don't choose relationships to people who lie. And I don't choose relationships to people who try to weaponize me. And if Dr. Heavenly has to be penalized or Dr. Heavenly feels a way about that, so the fuck be it. Because to what you said earlier, it's like, bitch, even if Dr. Heavenly got mad, it's like she's ultimately doing Dr. Simone a favor. Like, bitch, you're trash anyway. I don't give a fuck if you're mad. Because the reality is that, girl, we're not even going to have a relationship if you don't properly repent any fucking way. Because you're a lying ass bitch. You're a lying ass, exaggerating ass, out of touch, over the top, scandalous ass, kumquat. And I'm with my bitch on a I don't have a problem letting it be known where my loyalty lies. When I know that somebody really rock and rolls with me, bitch, I'm not in the business of compromising that over an associate or compromising that over some fucking neutrality in a situation with a bitch that I could do without any fucking way. Like, Dr. Jackie can do without Dr. Heavenly. Simone is your actual friend, bitch. And Dr. Heavenly has lied to you about your friend. So she killed two birds with one stone. And that's the way that Jackie should see it, is you lied on my friend and then you lied to me about my friend. So now I have a reason to take 10 steps back too. Because you're a lying ass bitch. So yeah, it's just this new age version of being friends is really wild as fuck. And I think what's even more wild is, it's clear that Dr. Heavenly thought that, Dr. Jackie thought that Dr. Simone was being a little bit like too much about it and kind of wanted to talk her down. Like, Simone, no, ain't no Simone. Move this bitch over to her new friend, Dr. Heavenly. Sit this bitch by her bestie. Get this SpongeBob face ass bitch up out of my motherfucking face while before I chop this bitch in her throat. Yeah, like, goodbye the fuck. Like, you thinking that I'm doing too much and you don't take it personal whatsoever that a bitch lied on me and a bitch lied to you. Like, girl, you're goofy and you're a terrible judge of character. And if you leave in space for a bitch like Heavenly, you deserve a bitch like Heavenly. Let me help you out for the both of us, baby. Andy, clear that cushion. Jackie is making her way over. Clear the cushion, girl. She's making her way over. Let me help her out here. Because Dr. Heavenly is who you deserve. That's who you deserve. Yeah, like you got to stand on motherfucking business. You got to stand on principle. Too many people are people-pleasing ass, pick-me-shus, worried about not ruffling fucking feathers. Bitch, you're not going to not ruffle no feathers at my expense.
Oh.
Not at my expense, bitch. You ain't going to not ruffle no feathers. Because I'm going to regulate the room for you, bitch, and you going to regulate the room for me. If we're friends, what that means on the most basic, primitive level is, bitch, I don't play about you. And I don't expect you to play about me. Hey, the Black Anarchist. Hey, boo.
What's going on, Pippin? What's going on?
So, yeah. Clear the cushion, Andy. Jackie's making her way over, girl.
Making my way across the couch.
So shout out to Simone, because, you know, it's a lot of people who got a lot of trash people in their life, and they don't have the heart to ask Andy to clear the cushion. To clear the way, girl.
Clear the
a lot of people are very, a lot of people have low self-esteem. A lot of people are very lonely in their life, and they'll rather have something than to have nothing at all. So Dr. Simone very well could have sat her ass there and just put up with Jackie love bombing her and gaslighting her and said, you know what? I ain't got that many friends any motherfucking way. I can't afford to lose another bitch out of my circle. Let me just bend the knee and accept this bullshit and keep it pushing, but she didn't. So I really respect Simone for being like, bitch, we will, in the words of my godmother, Iyanla, never speak to me again.
Okay, get out, leave right now.
Yeah. Now, if you want to take me in the back and you want to place your mouth over this hole because your salvation, what if your salvation, Jackie, was in this hole? Put your mouth over this hole. What if your salvation was in there? What if it was in there, Jackie? No.
Oh my God.
No. Maybe I can work some things out. Little bit. All right, moving along. We're at the last two pieces of the docket. All right, so I should have pulled this up earlier. I want to get your opinion. You probably have seen this clip already, but Carlos King has a Patreon panel that he does, and he provides little snippets on his channel, and it's him, Dustin, Funky Daniva, and another young lady by the name of Blue Centric. And I think Blue Centric used to work for, or does work for, Hollywood Unlocked. But she's joined the panel, and she gave a great little like social breakdown of why bio women are frustrated with trans women. Now, she also did a follow-up video clarifying that while she is providing an understanding of the tension, she's not
agreeing with it.
Yeah, she doesn't agree with the expression of that tension and the smoke that trans women are getting, basically for the situation that women have found themselves in ultimately due to racism and patriarchy. So here is her masterful breakdown of the way that this shit works. Y'all thumbs up, and share. Ooh, child.
Between Black women and trans women. Talk to us about that. School us a little bit.
Yeah, and this is so interesting. I feel like the gay anthropologist here. But here's the thing: I want my community to love on each other, and so we have to call a thing by its name before we can.
We all do. Yes, I agree with that.
Call a thing by its name. A large part of this, and this is something that a lot of women, they don't have the language to say, but when I say something, they're like, "Oh snap, you're right." Black women are at the very, very bottom of the proverbial food chain, right? Black men, depending on the metrics, are sometimes next to us or way above us. When it is based on gender, they're right next to white men. They're second place. When it's based on race, they come back down to us and white women take second place. So Black men and white women, they switch places taking second. We never get to be second. We're always last. We never get to move up and down based on gender or money. We're always last. Then you create the space where when the Black men are next to the white women, tapping in, is it gender? My turn. Is it race? Your turn. Second place. They then start to bond over their disdain for the Black women who are catching up through education, even though they're still in last place. How that whole get next to us, right? Then you create this thing that happens where a lot of Black men now try to look for as a status symbol. Well, if I want to beat this white man, the thing I can do is take his bitch. So a lot of Black men have started to exalted white women with our body parts as our replacement, because I get to have the look and feel of a Black woman, but I get to spite the white man that I'm subconsciously still arguing with for first place, right? So now there's this interesting dance of everybody's dancing around second and first. We still in last place. So now we have to share space now, sometimes conditionally, with white presenting Black women who, because of racial identity being ambiguous, have the curly hair and the white phenotypes, but because they're 3% white, like Mary from Sinners, we gotta call her a Black woman, even though she ain't done none of the shit that we've had to go through, right? So Black women are already tired from the word Black woman being diluted with whiteness because of white supremacy. And then you add a trans girl who had the privilege of being a man in society's eyes before she made peace with being trans. And in our minds, subconsciously, we're thinking, everybody gets to run up and down but us. And there's a fatigue there that makes it hard to be hospitable, because you're saying you're a woman, but you got to be a nigga for about 27 years first. I didn't even get that. And I'm already sharing space with the white bitch because she got a curl pattern, right? Like, I'm tired. When do y'all just get to admit that this thing, this cis Black woman thing, this racially unambiguous Black woman thing, only I have truly experienced it like this?
All right, Raindrops, if you want to watch more of that video.
What do you think? Because, I mean, this is the shit that I've been saying the whole time on my platform, because I get it too. I get why and what Black women or women in general may be frustrated with, but I don't think that women don't understand that their frustration is misguided when it's projected onto trans women, because trans women didn't create the system that you feel claustrophobic in. We're all running up against white sexist racism. That's what we're all hitting the wall. Like, we're all hitting the same wall. I thought she broke down that masterfully. And what do you think about that breakdown?
For me, as an individual who tries to understand the other side, it's like she gave voice to what I feel the other side was saying without fear. Like, she was able to be honest in what it was. And I can understand that, because no shade, like Craig, according to you, the mistress, says on the platform, the reason why the Black community is still alive or maintaining today is because of the feminine energy. Black women have done the damn thing. Black cis, Black trans women have done the damn thing. They have helped the Black community. They have influenced the Black community. They have infused life force energy into the Black community. They have kept it together. And again, I can understand that. You are a Black woman and you have to compete not only with foreign chicks, not only with white chicks, but you also now have to compete with trans chicks. Like I can understand all of that, but that's why it's kind of like, I wish that the women's community would like come together and like try to redefine what that womanhood is for them outside of a patriarchal lens. Because even with the way that a lot of these women are competing or showing up, it's not even generally in the realm of womanhood. It's really just in the realm of what men would want or how it can be validated by men. Because again, the whole competition thing is created by the patriarchy. If you love your damn self and you know what you're worth, eventually what you desire will come along and you got to be willing to receive it. Do you get what I'm saying? And yes, to your point, I just hate that a lot of the hate is misguided towards trans women, because at the end of the day, whether you're cis or trans, you might want to do some more introspective work and connect with other people, because y'all might be fucking on the same man. So again, it's like there's so many areas that I feel like the women's community could focus on and create a monolithic viewpoint of womanhood that they control. I would prefer that as opposed to what women unfortunately are dealing with. And I do appreciate her being able to vocalize that. For example, shout out to Boss Man, the Objectivist podcast. I have conversation with him and he's able to like put into words or language what the other side is saying, to where it's like, oh, I can fully understand, because he's able to speak in that way without fear. He's able to just say it like basically how they think, which is what I would prefer, because a lot of times there's a lot of mental gymnastics. There's a lot of just bullshit you have to go through before you get to the truth. So for her to be able to speak that truth of how a lot of women feel in reference to trans, I appreciate it. But to your point, just because she's able to understand does not mean that she necessarily agrees with that. Just like how Boss Man may be able to speak in certain ways to where I can understand it, but he doesn't necessarily agree with it. He brings language to it, and I can appreciate her doing that. No shade, because it helps us. Again, that's information. So
yeah, because you said that they might be fucking on the same man, but the other reality also is that trans women are inheriting the same world, even if they're inheriting it 27 years later. They are inheriting the same world. And I really want women's community to understand that trans women aren't doing themselves any favor by identifying as women, because it's very interesting that women are saying trans women are taking things away. The reality is that y'all are the ones who are saying that y'all don't have anything to begin with. So there can't be all of a sudden trans women are taking something away. And if y'all have been screaming that y'all exist at the bottom of the totem pole, then what favor are trans women doing by identifying as women? They're not doing themselves any favor. And so because of that, I mean, back to your point, it would just make sense for the reality of what's happening to be acknowledged, which is that we're in the same barrel for different reasons. But at the end of the day, we're all in the same barrel. And we've been put here by the same motherfucking person. So we can have a common goal, aka a common enemy, and draw our infinity stones together to get ourselves out of this predicament that these motherfuckers have put us all in, because we're all in that barrel, knucking and bucking for space, for resource, for life, for love, for visibility, for a chance at life, for fairness. And I hate, like, I hate when communities, I hate when the system convinces communities that one another is the problem. All the in-house fighting is due to the claustrophobia of the fucking barrel. But sometimes identifying each other as a supervillain is easier because it feels like the way to resolve that is more practical than thinking about how the fuck to attack Massa. So it's kind of like, well, if I can attack the nigga right next to me, like, that's easier to do. That's I can solve that. I can solve that if that's the problem. I can just take this nigga out. He's right here. He's in here with me. But when we think about how to resolve the overarching issue, they using ballistic missiles and we got arrows, so people don't even try to fight Massa. So they just rip away at each other for some comfort and some relief. And even though that relief may be temporary because, yeah, you know, you may have a body today, but the system keeps producing more tribe members. So the barrel is just getting refilled every day. So overall, we're not getting anywhere by yanking each other down when we're ultimately all on the same shelf. And even the little placements we are on the shelf is really superficial, but we get agitated at that. And we saw this dynamic back in slavery where you had the field slaves jealous of the in-house slaves. And it's like, both y'all in the barrel, baby. It like what you are agitated at, you think that there's a substance there because you think that there's a difference in quality of life. There's not, girl. Master just set up the optics to make it look like one is doing better than the other. Because those in-house slaves are being subjected to SA. They're having to carry Master's baby. They're having to endure abuse and enslavement just from the context of being a house nigga versus a field nigga. Neither one has any qualified immunity. Both are being abused. Both are being exploited. It's just the optics that Massa has convinced you of based upon placing the slaves and putting them in different positions on a plantation to give the illusion to other slaves that other slaves are doing better than others. And once again, if I can keep y'all busy identifying each other as the enemy, y'all will never really realize that I'm the puppet. I'm the master puppet master. I'm the puppet master. This is my simulation. This is my Sims game. This is my Sims session. Yeah, and it's like, you're not going to get more liberation by bullying less than 1% of the fucking population, which is what the trans population is. The entirety of the trans population, including trans men, is 700,000 trans people in the United States. That's who the fuck is taking what from you? Taking what from you? So I just wonder when this issue is going to just be done already. I know that you're saying that you hope that women come together. You know,
that's my hope.
That sounds more idealistic. They probably won't. So
understandable.
It's just, yeah. So it's more than likely just going to be those who are already over it are over it and are just moving forward in their loving inclusive, mature life, and other people are able to join them. And then those who are stuck are just fucking stuck in the fight, in the imaginary fight. But to your point, that would be the ultimate resolve. The ultimate resolve is women creating something for themselves that is without the infusement and the influence of men. For women to really reclaim the entire thing for themselves. But I still wonder where that will leave trans women, because me and you was having this conversation earlier, and I was saying, girl, what if? Because when you say women do that, what does that look like too? Like, what is the symbol that all women have come together to agree on a soul thing? And what if women come together and say, well, we like some of that patriarchal shit. We like the way that we've been defined by patriarchy. We want to keep that. We want to keep that. We don't mind that. We think they got it right there.
Well, I gotta ask, what aspects of patriarchy do you like that you want to keep? That will be one.
Maybe they like the definition of woman being synonymous to female, and they don't want that to be a space that trans women can move in and out of.
Whether you feel like that's not a space that trans women can move in and out of.
Whether they want trans women to identify more so as women impersonators rather than trans women.
I mean, well, their perspective, unfortunately, ignorantly, is that that's exactly what they feel like trans women are.
It's female impersonators.
It's female impersonators. And let's just go down the realm of them being female impersonators. Let's just go down that same avenue of that being the case. I mean, didn't they say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery? So again, like, I just feel like there are certain areas that women could focus on that could literally help strengthen.
It ain't a form of flattery when my motherfucking nigga want that bitch.
Okay, well, I mean, your nigga gonna want
because that's what it's coming back down
trans
to. Is
bitch, cis bitch. The fact that like you said, the fact that they don't want your ass, you should be focused on that aspect, regardless of who it is. It's the fact that they don't want you, so that should be the focal point. But for the women that are
maybe not you only, because in that case, that's always been the case. Men are attracted to other women, whether it be other bio women or trans women. I mean, men have always wanted you, and if you let men have it, men would have y'all in the plural. Like they are forced to endure a monogamy from their perspective. They're forced to endure the singular from their perspective. That's not how they would have it. Most men would and are polygamous and want some type of an open door policy and want some capacity to be with other people aside from you. This has always been men. So to use trans women as if the insertion of trans women onto the checkerboard all of a sudden now has like altered men. Men always been whores, and they've always wanted more than just one. They've always wanted it their way. That trans women didn't create that. That's a reality that women been dealing with literally like since the beginning. Arranged marriages, being a concubine, a king having multiple wives, multiple concubines. This is literally history. So to drop trans women in it and be like, you bitches, you bitches, you bitches, y'all. Girl, trans women are only getting in on men that were already choosing them. that were always going to choose them too. He was always going to choose other than you. Not exclude you. Just choose something alongside you too.
Not exclude, but to include.
Yeah, not
to include.
Yeah, men are going to. They're going to exclude. They're always going to include.
Right.
So there's literally like a projection happening. Trans women are being blamed for something that they just did not create. It's not a reality that they created. It's not a situation that they created. And I guess because bio women don't know how to change men, then the next thing is let's change trans women. Then we got to change their minds because we can't change these niggas' minds. So now let's browbeat trans women and get them to reverse Uno. And then let's say hypothetically you get them to do that. That's fine. Because now you're still back at ground zero, girl. They want other bio women too. Even if you can push the trans girls out, even if you can get the trans girls up out of there, fine. Now that it's an all bios club, you're still back at the point, which is the inclusivity of men and how inclusive men are of other women in the marriage, in the relationship, in the bedroom. And the fact that this is like literally obvious is crazy. Like the fact that this is not rocket science. Like it's not like the fact that like women's community have like spiral intellectually, as if the reality is not. I mean, the reality is literally in the history books. The reality is literally in the fact that y'all have a whole red pill community of niggas who still talk about being passport bros and like collecting women as if they're collectibles. Like you literally see men, and then still looking at trans girls like, you bitches. You fucking bitches. Like it's so male identified and mammied out that it's just disgusting to see how bio women are willing to even protect men and are so male identified that they're willing to shield men just to bully whom I guess the group that they think would be easier to control in this situation. I mean, but this isn't bio women doing this to trans women is also not new behavior, because bio women target other bio women when it comes to men too. Like you see them go for the woman, the other woman. Because it's almost like they know we can't do shit about these men. So we're going to penalize the people who we think can know better and can do better, which is other bio women. So I'm going to attack the other woman rather than attack the man. But as long as the men don't have any discipline and the men want what they want, you're always going to have the issue with another woman, baby. The other woman will always have the opportunity to exist. And she's existing because of his inclusivity. And you not being able to cancel and smother that out is why those other realities will exist that you can't get rid of, no matter how many of these hoes' asses you beat. Because you keep forgetting that the call is coming from within the house, babe. And as long as he's got a phone, he's going to use it. It's not the other women. And even if you got to destroy the external symbol of the fact that he doesn't just want you, you're still not going to be happy, because you'll know that he's sitting in there wanting to be somewhere else too, aside from here. even if he's chained up, baby, in the back room, physically restrained from being able to indulge. You'll know it as the truth in you, and still ultimately be at the same miserable reality. So now the question has to be, what real, sincere, genuine approach is women's community going to make regarding their dynamics with men, if this is what this is about? Because it's time for women, and you brought this quote up earlier, when someone shows you who they are, at some point you have to believe them. So now it's time for women to believe men. No more it's time to death to this idea of changing a man, loving the horrorism out of a man, loving other women out of a man, loving men's attraction to trans women out of it. It's now, it's no, baby. That's what has gotten us here for this long. Now it's time to believe these niggas. And now, see, and I don't know what women do after that, but I just know that that's the first step, is now belief. You have to believe them. You got to believe them, baby. I don't know what happened after that, bitch, but you got to believe them. That's the first step to healing.
Believe them.
Yeah. They are confessing who they are. They have whole sectors now. Projecting, professing, proclaiming, communicating. Now you gotta believe them. And while the path forward may be unknown, moving from a place of truth is a profound step in whatever the right direction is. It'll create the right direction. Long as it's truth you're moving with. Truth to lead you to freedom. That's why I said the truth shall set you free.
Yeah, but can y'all handle it is the question.
They're going to have to. Because if they don't handle it, AIDS will. If they don't handle it, HIV will. If they don't handle it, unwanted pregnancies will. If they don't handle it, infidelity will. If they don't handle it, they're married for the ring, or married for the promise, or married for the dick, but never married for the happiness. If they don't handle it. As far as I'm concerned, at this juncture in the storyline, women can't afford to not handle the goddamn truth. The truth gonna have to be handled.
Well,
as much as y'all out there handling them goddamn vibrators, you can handle the truth. Handle the truth with the same tenacity that y'all be handling the dick with. Handle it, sis. Handle it. And look, we can talk about, and look, we can talk all day long about how men need to change, and yeah, they do. They do.
No shade.
But
no shade.
Until they do, what you gonna do about the fact that they haven't?
Oop.
Because women are creating the enemy against everybody just to be able to hold on to their fantasy of men. You're making an enemy out of the trans women. You're making an enemy out of the butch queens. You're making an enemy out of the EJs of the world. You're having to constantly create a villain in other people just to avoid the villain in the room. And at some point, the whole fucking system is going to implode. Nobody's going to be an ally unto anybody. Women going to be on their own. The gays going to be on their own. Trans, it's so unnecessary. But that's what's going to happen if we continue to move forward in this direction, it's going to corrode unity. Because just like women are getting tired, trans women are tired. Gays are tired. Everybody tired. Everybody fucking tired. Tired. And I wish that, and I think that this is the way we have to have this conversation every time. Instead of it getting roasty and gaggy and frustrated, and we just got to communicate this every time. This just got to be what's reverberated back to that topic over and over and over and over and over and over, baby. We're not each other's enemies. Women deserve freedom and equality in the society, and I'm willing to walk alongside them and achieve that. I'm willing to draw blood out of myself to give them that. My trans sisters, my fellow Black niggers and niggerettes, like, I'm here to participate in the us scene. The us scene. I'm willing to do my part. Because ain't none of us free. I'm not here to play the fucking Olympic oppressions. I understand that we all in the motherfucking chains. We in them chains. We're all like, y'all ever saw the layout of the slave ship and all of the slaves are like chained up underneath the ship and the base of the ship together?
Everybody
like
was stacked in together. And
that's us. Yeah, we're all layered and stacked up in this motherfucker together. It's time to figure out these chains
and break them bitches for real.
Because it's enough of us to apply that kind of pressure to the chains to break free from them. And the first weapon that we all have is the chains are mental.
Yeah.
Our minds is what we got to overcome.
No shade. No
Yep.
shade.
That internalized fence that the slave master has convinced us of. That's the shadow work. Now, we don't been here for 3.5 hours. I don't even know if you want to go into Say So. Say So may need his own.
Well, how do you feel, girl? It depends on you. Because
It's
like,
3.5 hours.
I mean, and it is what it's low key. What time is it? It's about to be 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the fucking morning. 3.5 fucking hours.
Well, I mean, if you wanna,
people get discouraged when they see long form content.
Then we
They
can
be like, oh,
that's
bitch,
cool,
I don't have.
I'm tipsy.
I don't
I'm about
have
to do the rest of this shit.
I don't have 5 hours to watch, and there's also some people just skip over it and say it. I mean, this shit is already bad enough for 3.5 hours.
I'm cool with that. We can do 3.5, and then we can do the Say So.
Yeah, and I think that Say So like deserves his own spiel, and we can like just pick it up from here because this would be a great caveat.
I'm just glad that we went live tonight and gave the people some content. That's good. Yeah, some good content. And I'm tipsy, so y'all got to see another side of Bubs. So
it's good that you feeling motherfucking good.
Girl, it's this. Now, if I was smoking, that's because smoking is more my stilo. But as far as drinking, that's another side. So, and I'm tipsy. I ain't drunk. I'm tipsy. So, no shade.
Any final thoughts?
Girl, I mean, if anything, it would just be what is universal, which is to love your damn self. Love yourself. Know what you deserve. Know what it is that you want. If there are individuals in your life who are not giving that to you, let them go. As a person who is empathic, as a person who loves hard and wants to hold on, a lot of times I was damaging myself because I was holding on to people who would not hold on to me. So let them go. And yes, it's scary at first because again, you're being placed into an area that is unfamiliar territory. But once you start being familiar with that unfamiliar territory, baby, you will realize that you should have done that shit a long time ago. And not only that, the people, the individuals, the experiences that are meant for you are going to come into your motherfucking life, especially since there is now room for that. So, again, the common theme is love yourself, discover who you are, stand in who you are, and everybody ain't gotta like it. Just focus on the ones who do.
Yeah.
No shade.
And the words have been invoked. Free your mind. Free your mind, baby. That's the universal key. The key is your courage and your intentionality. And the key lock is your mind.
Somebody said, remember when CTV did 12-hour lives, 5 days shit.
I remember too. That's exactly why I know better.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Never again. I hadn't lost my damn mind.
You put in your dues. You put in your due deal, baby.
On 12-hour.
Baby,
it had to be some exceptional shit going on.
That's what I'm saying, girl. Nigga put in 12 hours live. That's iconic.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, that's the cane. So what do y'all expect? That's the cane. So
I like shorter form content because I don't really watch long form content from content creators either. Like I watch like documentaries and shit, but I don't watch like long form content from content creators. But you know, yeah. But I don't mind it either. You know, like if it's long as
quality there, then hey.
Yeah, like long as I'm interested in what I'm talking about, I don't mind it. So I thought this was a really good show.
It was always a good show, girl.
It went by quick, yeah, because it was like we was already 2 hours in. I'm like, damn, bitch, we got through half the docket. And
babe, I'm sitting there drinking.
We just
like,
been
girl,
cruising.
I just hope because I had a little bit left. I drank the rest of it, but I'm like, girl, I just hope I don't get to a point to where I drink to where it's like, yeah, it's time to lay it down, Bubs. I'm getting close to the end.
It is time to lay it down,
girl. I know I'm gonna sleep good as hell.
Yes,
I'll sleep good as hell. But I did enjoy this live. I'm glad that we did it, even though it was a late night live. Again, I like these type of conversations. So whether it's if the conversation is good, I'm all for it. I'll find a way to make it work.
I was this close to calling out, but I'm like, no, because he done came home.
Shade.
He done came home, stuck to his obligation. I said, no, I gotta go live.
Girl, no shade, because I had a busy day today. I was working out my new camera that I got, which is a Sony A7V or A7V, whatever you want to call it. Dope ass camera. I'm still learning that. And then I got back home with my sister and her fiance, and we was talking about The Handmaid's Tale, and I'm like, I'll watch one episode because I already got obligations. I'm a man of my word, so I try to honor that. But I'm glad that we were able to have the live, and whenever I have have a conversation with you over here, I know it's gonna always be good regardless. So
it's been a vibe. It's been a vibe lately.
It's always a vibe, girl. To me, it's always a vibe.
Have I want a time? Yeah, it's definitely a vibe. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And we will be returning because we definitely had another segment to get into, but that segment is literally a whole show also by itself because and I know there's some people who are day walkers on the channel who gonna want to be around when we get into that situation, child. Because I know Miss Divine Fleming, baby, she's gonna be first in line in the chat. Yeah, he hates films. He hates the film phobia.
Well, I love the film. I love the film. So, like Whitney Houston said, "Saving all my love for you can save all that throat for Bubs the God. You ain't got to give it to say so. You give it to me."
Yes,
because he say so, and I'm saying it isn't so. But go ahead.
You know what? I like that. The world needs a lot more of that. It's a lot more of that, yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the Thizzle, you guys can always donate to the platform once again. $, Consciouztv on Cash App and or PayPal.me/Consciouztv, and that's Conscious spelled with the Z on the end. And remember, you can also donate to Bubs via my Cash App. His Cash App is down right now, so you can send him some monetary love through my Cash App. Just make sure that you put Bubs in the note.
Because it will go to bundles, girl.
Yes. And all other social media handles are in the description box below. You can find Bubs to God at literally Bubs to God on YouTube and Bubs to God on Instagram. So make sure you guys follow. He got some great content coming up, and he definitely is the damn Kai Sanat of YouTube, child. He loves.
I appreciate it,
baby. He be streaming his ass off, honey. Streaming his ass off. Carrying for the world.
Well, I learned from the best, so hey.
And did. That's why I ain't mad at it, child. It goes up from here.
Yes.
So you guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys later. Happy Sunday.